Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier. Oh, this is the worst. This is the worst stream to do the Markiplier intro, and I still botched it up. I can't believe you did this, Rat. We're talking about Rat Trap Kingdom, and you still steal Markiplier's intro. Unbelievable.
Right,
Hello everybody, it's Markiplier.
How long is that gag gonna keep going on? You've been spamming it for like the past 2 weeks.
Okay, my name is not Markiplier, and we're here not playing Five Nights at Freddy's 2. How about that?
Bruh.
So as you can see, the couch is empty now, because it's just me now. So that's a thing. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about the entire Rat Trap Kingdom crew meetup, and I'm here with Coffee, Powder, and Zyka today. Maz is busy. Big Cockery says, "Hey guys."
Oh my god, this person named Zykavirus says hello. Oh my god.
Wait, I wonder who that person is.
Hey, it sounds like the music's really loud on in the Twitch stream.
Yeah, turn the music down and turn yourself, Rat, a bit up. I think me and Zyka are a bit louder than you.
Well, that's unusual. Alright, let me turn up the thing a little bit. There.
Among Us.
This might be better. So after this short stream, we're going to be playing Jackbox games for a little bit.
Hey, it's Fearless Jet. He says, let's fucking go.
Hell yeah, welcome Jet. And we're looking at a blank screen, but really there's no need to wait. We'll just get right into this. So starting off with let's go over the premise of the trip in the first place. Why not, huh? I guess for the stream, let me make your guys' two heads a little bigger since it's just you two. There we go.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so essentially, I've known Coffee Powder for about 7 years. Back when I was in high school, and I was a little shit. A lot of shit happened since then. It was like 2016, and it was a long time ago. But we've been talking pretty much ever since then. Maybe with like an exception within like there was like a small period of time where me and Coffee weren't talking, but it didn't last very long. It was both when we were edgy shits in 2018, everybody's favorite year of the world. But you know, Coffee's always been one of my closest friends, and now there's Zyka, where me and Zyka have been our friendship has springed more recently than ever, but she's been in the server for about 3 years. She started being like a regular recently. And I don't think Maz needs an introduction. Maz has kind of always been there. I've known him forever. But Maz isn't here tonight.
He is the OG.
Yeah. So, it was cool to meet each other in person. I mean, been friends for so long, and we're finally there meeting in person. So, anyways, let's go ahead and get started with the image slideshow, if you will. So, first, it was me and Maz, and then Maz is my roommate. He wasn't always my roommate, but he is now, and he's a good roommate. He's a very easy roommate. He's quiet. He's easy to deal with. He's cleanly, and there's really not anything to complain about. So just easy-ass roommate. And where am I going with this? Yeah, it was late. It was like we started heading to the airport at around 10:30. Like PM or some shit like that, and the story starts off with me and Maz being like, "Oh shit, why has Zyka already landed? She wasn't supposed to be landed yet. You like sent us a message on the phone, and it was like 10:30, and you were supposed to arrive after 11." And we were like, "Are we gonna be late?" So we're driving, and I said, "Maz, pretend you didn't see it, so it feels like we are rushing, even though I did see the message." I was driving, I couldn't respond anyway.
Bruh.
But yeah, while we were driving there, I was a little nervous. I was like, I don't know how this is gonna go, but I was excited. It's not the first time I've met somebody, you know, in person. Jet says the Fantastic Four. Oh hell yeah! I'm hoping Zyka will be part of the permanent four. I mean, me and Maz and Coffee have been in the Rat Trap Kingdom for a while, but obviously in the early days there was Alice, and I am still good friends with Alice. She just didn't want to do this, which is fine. And then there was Gomi, which
Self-explanatory.
No need to introduce Gomi. But now Zyka seems to be the new 4th member, potentially permanent. We'll see how it goes.
I hope so.
Yeah, as long as all goes well. So, anyways, we got to the airport, we picked up Zyka, and I didn't even realize it was her. She looked like the Resident Evil 4 merchant. She had a black hood on, black pants, and like a face mask that's pulled up to here. And I looked and I said, where's Zyka at? And I said, I think that's her right there. I was like, that's her? I didn't know what she was wearing, but I saw this full black outfit. I was like, is that really Zyka? And then, of course, it actually was, because Mazerol on the window, and he's like, oh!
Bruh. Is that what he literally say, son?
I don't remember what he said, to be honest. I have bad memory. I just remember he, like, waved her down, and then she came over. And then, she put her bags in the back of the car, and then we were hungry, so it was late as fuck. It was like 11:10 p.m. at night. And then we're in Cleveland, because we were at the Cleveland Hopkins Airport. And we wanted to go to a restaurant that was open 24 hours, but I'm semi-picky. Not really, I'm not picky, that's not the word, but I have a preference for, like, diners. I work at a diner, I like diner vibes, so we went to a diner. It was called My Friend's Restaurant. And that's where the first image comes in. Yep, here it is. You remember this? Like, this is before coffee arrived, by the way. This is just like.
Yeah.
So, Maz took the photo while me and Zyka were sitting next to each other, and I want to point out some things about this, so I have to zoom in a little bit, but, so, okay, I got, like, 4 big-ass turkey clubs. I ate all of them. They were great.
I can't believe you ate all of those. That was so much food. Holy shit.
I always eat a lot, to be honest. You see that little tiny thing on the table? If you're wondering, what is that? Is that like condoms? No, that is a deck of cards that is smaller than my fingertip.
Bruh.
There was straight up.
That just looked like a napkin. I didn't realize it was a deck of cards. What the fuck?
Yeah, so
so fucking tiny. I love it.
we had to. We were playing a Go Fish with these cards until our server came over. She was a nice server.
Yeah. No, we met a great guy too. This guy that wasn't even a server. He was just a busboy that was, that cleans the tables and shit. But he came over while I was showing them the art that I have been working on, and he's like, whoa, you do these? And then we told him about who the character was and all about R&R, about Rat's YouTube channel and the Twitch streams and his upcoming cartoon series that he's gonna be doing, and he tell him
No.
Wait, what am I saying?
tell him about that he's the first person to get.
Oh yeah, the
What did
Ho
he
insurance
get?
cards.
He get the Ho insurance card.
Zyka gave me this box, this meme box. Here, wait, I gotta go full cam for a second. She gave me this meme box, a lot of One Piece on it, which is great, and like weird shit. but anyways, here's my meme box, and I'm pulling this open because I want you guys to see the first recipient of the Ho insurance cards, which I'm currently having a hard time finding. Oh, they're at the bottom. Okay. Wait, this isn't it. Wait, that's not the Ho insurance, is it? No, it's not. Wait, where'd you go? I just saw it. Where'd you go? Oh, here it is. I grabbed the wrong thing. Okay. R&R fans will remember. Alright. Ho insurance. Tree owns Ho insurance. And here's the front of the card. Ho insurance. Sorry, I can't get this very much clearer. And I have very shaky hands. Ho insurance, Tree W household. I'll read it because it's hard to read. Freelance insurance agent, CEO, King Killer, Godslayer, Ratrapina, guild member. There you have it.
Oh my god, I am the king killer. I killed a king.
Godslayer, King Killer.
Jed said that looks like a cozy place. It was very cozy. It was very nice. I had a good time there. Big Cockery says the Big Ho. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and show off the next image. So, actually, before that, we went to the airport. We were eating because we had to wait. Coffee's flight was at 1 a.m. He arrived, and Zyko's was at 11 p.m., which was only 2 hours apart. So going home and back would be a waste because I don't live close to the airport. So we ate there for a while, hung out, and then we went to the airport after a long time. And it was just cool to just meet Zyke and Bird. We were just talking and doing dumb shit, showing art off and opening boxes. And then, yeah. And then we went to the airport, we met Coffee. And, Coffee, can you please explain from your perspective your side of the story?
So, my airplane was really long. Like, I went so I live in California. I had to go to Sacramento Airport or whatever, which is like middle of the California state. You know California, right? I had to go through from Sacramento to San Diego, which is like way down, and all the way up to like Chicago, Illinois. That took forever. And then finally from Chicago, Illinois to freaking Cleveland, Ohio. So I had a long trip. Like going all 2 hours down to San Diego, then going like 4 hours up, and then another hour from Illinois, Chicago to Ohio was very long, sitting in like a singular position, not getting up. But,
Jet says he visited Chicago and didn't say hi to me.
That's what you get. That's what you get, you little shits. I always knew you were in Chicago, but I want to be a little bitch and not say hi to you.
Bruh.
But, I mean, I thought it was, it wasn't that bad. Thankfully, I didn't sit in the middle of the seat. I got to sit like right next to the window for like pretty much the entirety of the plane. So I had some room. I had something to see and take lots of pictures of, fucking sky or whatever. Like, I from the trip of San Diego to Illinois, Chicago. My plane passed through New Mexico, Albuquerque. I saw Walter White. I saw the state. Yeah. But okay, like I said before, thankfully the plane was empty. When I was flying, it was only me and like another person, and then the plane would stop, someone else would go, and another person. But it wasn't. I didn't see with two people. It was always just me and another person, and it was very chill. They didn't bother me too much. Like, yeah. The only thing that bothered me was during the 4-hour plane from San Diego to California to Chicago, Illinois. There was a fucking baby right behind me, and it would not stop fucking crying. I was like, oh my fucking god, oh my fucking god. But I got through it. It wasn't that bad. Like, I mean, they cried quite a bit, but I got through it. I'll be honest. This whole trip, what made me realize is that I can fucking wait for a long time. I was impressed how long I could wait. I'm like, what the fuck? I can survive this. I didn't bring a book. I didn't bring headphones. What I brought was a phone. And I couldn't connect to the Wi-Fi unless I paid, but I didn't want to do that. But, I mean...
Did you do anything?
Window,
like download like an ebook or anything?
Oh, I didn't download an ebook. What I did was basically, I just wrote shit. I texted myself. Like the notes app in your phone or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I just basically used that to write myself some shit. I was like texting myself I was texting myself a stupid choose your adventure story.
Coffee, you're so weird. What the fuck?
I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a choose your adventure story. It's gonna be about like you're a fucking janitor and like your coworker is secretly a drug dealer and you somehow like see him in a fucking parking lot and then there's this hobo that stabs him and for some reason your coworker's working for like fucking Walter White from New Mexico, Albuquerque or whatever. Yeah, that's how I entertained myself.
Jesus.
But, okay, I'm glad during the trip, I was just thinking to myself a lot. Like, I wasn't tired. I was just thinking to myself, oh, God, how the fuck is this gonna go? What happens? Blah, 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 blah. Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But, okay. Yeah, I finally, after like 7 hours-ish of flying. Yeah, 7 hours. It's 7 hours. Wait, I don't remember. Well, maybe 6 hours. Yeah, probably 6 hours. but then told it took about like 7 hours because like every time we land, there's like a 30-minute wait time where like everyone has to exit and someone else has to board and shit, right? So I finally got to Cleveland International Airport. You know, I got off. I called Rat. Rat was like, "Hey, yo, once you get your bag, you go out the number. We need your number or whatever." And
terminal number.
Yeah, the terminal number or whatever. Thankfully, getting my bag was like really quick. It was like the third round of bags, so it didn't take me that long. So I was outside. I text Rat like, "Rat, help me, save me, save me, save me." And I was looking for Rat's car, but I did not remember what Rat's car looked like. Actually, I didn't know what Rat's car looked like, so I was just looking to like a bunch of random people's cars and be like, "Is that him? Oh no, that's a fat guy. Is that him? Oh no, that's a woman." And then,
well, yeah, I have a new car, so that didn't help.
yeah. And then I was just like staring at the street, and all of a sudden I hear a fucking voice like behind me, and it was fucking Maz. It was like, "Coffee over here, coffee, coffee over here." And I fucking turn around, and I see this big fat gremlin like hunching towards me. I'm like, "What the fuck?
Oh my
What
god.
the fuck?" Yeah, I was like, Jesus Christ. I didn't realize he'd be that wide, but there he is, flesh and bone. It felt so surreal because I always seen him in video, but like when you see it in real life, I mean that's like every single thing you see on like online. Like you see a mountain, you see like a house. It always looks so different when you see it in real life, and that definitely applies to fucking people. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm like in fucking VR or something.
Jesus.
But yeah, like I when I saw him, I stood there for like a whole 3 seconds, like, what the fuck? Like I legit just like yelled out what the fuck in public. I was like, oh my god, that is fucking you, holy shit.
For meeting Coffee, I can confirm that Coffee is as rambunctious in person as you might think. I didn't, cause some people are very different online than in person. Coffee is not that different in person.
No, very much the same. I was surprised.
Wow.
Yeah. You're definitely not a shy person, I'll tell you that much.
Bruh. Bruh.
But after he met with Coffee, we got in the car, we were all saying hi, he sat next to Zyka, he's like, move over, bitch.
Really? Did I say that?
Yeah, you did.
The second I saw Zyka, my first intention was to fucking bully her.
Oh my god.
Bruh.
When you hate me so much.
Yeah, well, after that, we all drove back to my place.
The drive home was fucking, it was a meme. It was a weird feeling. Like, we were blasting music.
Oh yeah, when you got in the car, the very first time you got in the car, we played this song. Ready? Oh wait, my sound pad's not on. Never mind. Okay, here we go. This is what we played.
Play, though.
Couple packs, Yeah, we were all singing that.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
God, what a fucking meme.
Driving with Rat was a riot. You know, it like Rat plays loud, well not loud, but like very very audible music. Windows down, winds blowing, high speed. It felt surreal.
It really did.
That's how I always drive, though.
Yeah. Driving back home for the first time, it was active. We were talking a lot.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would say overall, very fun experience. I enjoyed the car rides. I like just talking with you guys, listening to music, vibing, you know. My coworker said today, the best kind of friends are the friends that you don't need to do anything or say anything to be interesting. Sometimes just having them around and vibing is like a good enough experience in itself. And I'd say that apply for a lot of this trip, where sometimes just I don't know, driving or sitting in a restaurant silently or sitting on our couch and watching, I don't know, Vinny stream something. It was fun. Yeah, I remember those times more than some of the more expensive times in the trip, surprisingly.
That first drive, I still remember it. It's probably like, kind of, it's somewhat high tier in terms of the experiences.
It was great. Well,
Yeah.
I don't have any pictures after meeting Coffee, but we took one after we all got home, which I'll switch to now. When they got to my house, any interesting thoughts on my house when you guys first arrived? I mean, I don't have anything to say about my house. It's just my house, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt so fucking cozy there. When I was right when I entered, I was like, holy shit, this is like such a cozy little cottage. Like I felt like a cottage in a fucking forest, but it was just so nice. Like it definitely didn't match what was on the outside. When I saw the outside, I was like, oh okay. And then you open up and you go inside and you're like, oh my god, it's beautiful.
Oh yeah, Zach, I feel you. On the outside of the house, it looks very small compared to its,
Yeah.
there's a whole big yard and some fences and stuff like that. When you go inside, it's like I said before, right? When you see it on a picture, you don't mind it too much, but when you see it in real life, it's a bit bigger than what you would imagine. At least what I imagined. I was like, wow, this is
Yeah.
actually like bigger than I expected. Especially the kitchen, I was like, wow, I thought it'd be a little smaller, but everything else, like, it's a bit bigger than in picture. From my first impressions of Rat's house, like what you said, Zeka, it's a very cozy place. Very nice, pretty damn clean. Yeah, and I didn't have that much problem with the house at all. Rat gave when we got to the house, Rat gave us a tour. It was funny. We were all like, "Oh shit! Look at this wallpaper. Look at fucking Ruby. Look at all the hentai girls and shit. Oh, that's so cool, man." Right. So, yeah, it was very chill. I didn't feel uncomfortable at all.
No, that's good. Glad you guys felt cozy because I would hate for you guys to stay the whole time and not like being in my house. But I am always a cleanly person. I clean a lot. I'm not one of those people that get lazy. I like to stay up on it, not just for not just for hygienic sake, but just because I think it's just healthy to maintain chores and work being balanced like that. I feel like it keeps you active. When this image is pulled up, Jet said I can make a meme out of this. If you do, please share it so I can share it.
Yeah, it's like when you make something clean, other people around you will try to upkeep that. Compared to when something's dirty, they won't really care.
Yeah, I felt that way with I went to other people's houses before, and when their house isn't clean, it makes me not care about keeping everything is tidy. You know what I'm saying? It reflects. You can feel the energy, is what I'm trying to say, I guess.
Yeah. I remember the things we did during that night. Even though it was a very short night, we watched my corn nuts video, eating corn nuts video. It was so dumb.
That was so dumb. We were all so fucking tired. And Coffee's having us watch a 10-minute long video where he's eating corn nuts out of a fucking bag.
I was having a fucking riot. I was laughing my ass off. I was the fucking joker. Yeah.
It was so dumb.
We also watched the PGR video. Like, no one got it, but it was fucking funny as fuck. We were all fucking dancing to it, like fucking maniacs.
It was funny. That was fun.
Yeah. And we watched JoJo on Rat's high definition TV.
That's true. I remember Coffee commenting on the trip that when you go home, you're gonna miss my big TV.
Yeah, it's pretty damn big. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I can barely here. I can kind of show in the stream, but here's my face cam. There's my 72-inch TV. It's giant as shit. Oh, the only reason why that's on the floor is because I have to use that later for Jackbox. But anyways.
It's so weird not seeing the air mattress. I'm so used to seeing the air mattress.
My living room most of the time obviously would never have an air mattress there. I was like, when I removed it, me and Noah were like, oh my god, I can actually walk around my living room without stepping over an air mattress now.
Bro, okay, when I got to your house, I was a clumsy bitch. Like what? I kept tripping over everything.
Yeah, you did.
My house is pretty roomy, but the air mattress was fucking giant. It took up like half the living room.
Like
Yeah,
when
it
you
was
wanted
way
to
bigger.
walk around the couch or around the desk, you have to be like very careful, or else you hit the mattress or something else.
Yeah.
I was honestly surprised at how big the air mattress was, because I am not used to them being that big.
Yeah,
I'm not
I didn't
gonna
think
lie,
it would be.
That air mattress is like big as my fucking bed.
Yeah, it's a
It's
nice air
bigger
mattress.
Than my bed. It's bigger than my bed. I sleep. You guys don't know, but I sleep on a single wide mattress that is literally just a foldable cot thing. I can fold it and roll it around. But I prefer to sleep on that to this actual bed that's a queen size bed.
Wow.
Bruh.
When I
That's
saw
the
the
bed
air
that-
mattress, I didn't realize. I never slept on an air mattress. So I was like, what the fuck? Is this like a water bed? I was like, why is it so springy? I'm like, you can like push it. But that air mattress in the middle living room, which I slept on for like all the entire trip. It was very comfy, very nice.
That's good. Jet said, imagine watching the whole MCU on that. I have been.
Bruh.
Yeah, because we on this Discord on movie nights every Sunday, we've been watching MCU. We skipped it during the trip, funny enough, actually. We watched a terrible movie instead. We watched Johnny English.
Oh my god.
Okay, moving on to slideshow though. Okay, day 2. After we finally got sleep on that long ass day of plane rides and me and Maz deep cleaning my house. Braino no bueno. Oh, it was Kalahari next. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
So we woke up. This is like almost the earliest we got up the whole trip, almost. And I hate getting up early. I say early for me. I mean, I should specify. For my standards, it was definitely early. It wasn't actually early though. It was like, I don't know, 12 or something. And then we drove out to Kalahari, which, if you don't know, is my favorite place to go to.
We
nice.
went shopping for clothes.
Oh, you're right. We went to Kohl's and we got them a bathing suit.
Right, you called your sister. You're like, oh, where's the bathing suits? You still work here?
Oh my god, that was so funny.
Yeah, my sister used to work at Kohl's. And Coffee, the first night before we went to bed, he pointed at my family calendar and he said, who's that E-girl? And he was pointing at my sister.
God.
I said, bro, that's my like emo looking sister with dyed hair and shit.
Bruh, she looks like a fucking e-girl you see on TikTok or Twitter, bro. I'm serious.
Bruh. But anyways, we got clothing at Kohl's. Coffee's fucking loud in person, by the way. He's not a quiet person.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You were. Like half the time you were talking loud enough that like everyone around us was hearing you.
Bruh. Yeah. I don't think I talk too much. I guess it's just whenever I talk real loud.
Yeah. And then but Kalahari is my favorite place to go to, so I was happy we went there early. It really set the tone for the trip to be very fun and exciting. It was Sandusky, where it's at, is just a beautiful city, and it was a nice drive. There's some drives that you hate. There's some drives that are nice. It was a very naturey, beautiful drive, and Sandusky is a beautiful town. And before we went to Kalahari, we ate out at Diana's Deli, which you're seeing now. Thoughts on Diana's Deli?
Oh, I had the Reuben sandwich. It was or the Reuben or whatever. What did you get?
I like their Alfredo thing with all the like vegetables that were in it, and it was actually pretty good. Very nice.
I have terrible memory, but I had food and it was great.
Yeah.
You had food.
I think what you had was like a sandwich. I think I remember taking a picture of yours.
You guys can probably tell by living with me for 2 weeks that I am very much a sandwich person.
Oh yeah,
Right.
totally.
I always was eating sandwiches, but this was our great picture here. It was fun, and our server was great, and the person at the desk, not in this picture though, was chatting with us a lot, making recommendations. It was very much a homey diner, and I would go there again.
Oh yeah, that server was great. Very.
That's what I love about diners is the people always. It's not so much the food that's always great, but the experience and the people that work there are just usually top notch.
Yeah, usually. You'd hope.
She was very talkative. She was making recommendations to I think everyone.
The general atmosphere and the hygienic of the place was great. It was very nice, and the food was great. Big fucking giant selection, surprisingly.
Yeah, it was really big actually. Like the other diners was like, okay, this is actually pretty contained, and then this one's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? There's so many things.
Yeah, and then when we went to Kalahari, you probably had a vibe going through your bones when we pulled in that giant fucking parking lot, because Kalahari is a big place. It's an arcade. It has like 5 restaurants. It's a 5-star resort and hotel. It has an outdoor and indoor water park. It has like a nature reserve and like a mini zoo area. It's a giant fucking place, but it's probably my favorite place to go to. It's all African themed and it's really nice there.
Yeah.
Here's our
Yeah,
terrible
I
picture.
thought it was a theater at first.
When we got here, I said, guys, look creepy in this photo. So this is all of us looking creepy.
Oh
Yeah, you like my
God.
creepy face?
All right.
Yours is actually creepy.
I don't know who is the creepiest, but I would say Maz is just being funny.
Yeah.
No, that's scary. That's just the scariest.
And then the next three on the right this is our best attempted at the creepy face. So there's me. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to look like. Zyka's making like the like you're staring through a fence hole at a woman getting changed kind of face.
Peepy creep. Peep. I'm doing the peep and creep.
Bruh.
I don't know
That's
what Coffee's
trademark.
face is, but Coffee's face is like the face that like the hentai protagonist makes on the train. Yeah, I'm gonna stop that sentence there. Actually.
What?
Actually-
No, don't fucking
Actually,
say
wait.
that.
I would say that his face reminds me of Momo. That one.
Oh, it is Momo.
It is Momo. Yeah, bruh. Come on. It's Momo.
What the
for
fuck is Momo?
sure.
It's like a stupid creepy pasta, like of a like a lady that's edited to look like some sort of monster that's smiling at you. It's like hyper realistic, but it's so hyper realistic. It's so dumb.
Wait, Rotten
really
is here
good.
now.
Bro, let me show you. Let me show you. Like, you're gonna see the face and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's definitely the face that Coffee was making.
Bro, Jet sent me a meme in my DMs.
Okay, okay.
Bruh. Looks so dumb.
Beep, creep, beeping cuties at the beach.
Bruh.
He sent me this in general chat, not general, but in my DM saying Morbius.
Oh my god, what? What? Oh, let me pull this on the Twitch stream really quick. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, Morbius.
Jesus
He's
Christ.
not wrong though. During a trip, I was like, it was like, when I see like a fucking hentai girl on my tour, I'm like, oh my god, I'm about to morb.
Jesus Christ.
Here it is, there it is, there it is, there it is, there it is.
Vampire coffee, yes. But long story short, on Kalahari, to continue the story along, it was probably the best part of the trip. By the end of it, it was still the part I was thinking about the most. It was nice. It was great. It was the perfect mix of exciting and relaxing, and we all had a great time. And it's a long, long day. We spent the whole day there, and it was great.
It was very fun. Yeah, we went on a lot of rides. Went to a lazy river.
Well, I like when we went on the giant toilet bowl one where you spin around in this giant ass, like huge ass tube, and all four people on a raft spinning, and we were all going. What were we saying in the tube again? We were
smell like you farted.
Oh yeah, dude. Because it's a giant, like a massive, huge toilet bowl thing, everybody in line above us hears it echoing off all edges of it towards them, and they just hear us going, "You smell like you farted, farted, farted." We were yelling. It was a great time.
Yeah, that was like the first ride we went on after the lazy river, and it was great. Very fast, very hectic. We went there on a second time, like near the end of the trip, and it was like fucking Mass almost like tripped over and like fucking like flew all over the fucking raft.
Well, we also did the Bueno no Bueno. Hold on. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We went on all the slides and we did the surfing simulator thing, which is great. Like it's like this thing that blew waves up at you, and you ride on a surfboard and you jump down onto the slope while it's pushing water up and try to surf. It was really hard, and all of us did it except Zyka, but it was really fun.
It was crazy. I'm surprised I did like really well. I've never done it before. I'm like, what the we waited for a long time because there was like a lot of people doing it. And when I'm watching people do, I'm like, oh my god, this is really hard. They're all fucking like, they're all trying, but they're all like, you know, slipping off the surfboard and getting pushed back by the waves back to the, you know, the jumping platform, right? And I'm like, oh my god, how the fuck am I gonna do this, right? And apparently I was doing really good for some reason. I don't know why. I just followed these fucking instructions. I'm like real light as a brick, so that's why. I was so light. I was so light. The surfboard didn't care. But
I love the master pose that you assumed, the T pose.
Oh yeah, I did a T pose. Like
Yeah.
you're supposed to lay on the surfboard, but then like there's a guy like on the other side of the simulator that's like giving you instructions on what to do, so you can like copy and mimic him. And like I had to like get on my fucking knees. When he told me to do that, I was like, what the fuck? I'm gonna fucking fail. But I did it. I was like, what the fuck? I'm on it. Oh my god, I'm on it. And all of a sudden, I'm like fucking like kneeling, but my body's straight up, not on the. It's like standing up, and I'm doing a fucking T pose and like a fucking like arm flex. I was like, what the fuck?
The instructor would ask you to do some whack shit. Everyone. It was fun watching people do it. I enjoyed actually sitting in line and just watching people do it, and then doing it was hard. But I want to point out one thing before I switch images here. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom into this on the stream here. As you can see, observe my lip. Okay, you see how my lip looks normal now. Okay, keeping all that in mind, when I change images here, I want you to spot the difference. This was the picture we took when we left. Okay, now look at my lip again. You see that big fucking bump on my lip?
Oh no.
That lasted almost the entire trip because when I was surfing, he asked me to do something like whack. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I think he wanted me to sit on my surfboard, like push my arms out and then put my knees underneath me and sit on it. And when I tried to do it, I flipped forward and my face smacked below the rush of water into the fucking floor. It didn't hurt that bad, but it was enough pressure that it hit my nose and my lip, and it was bleeding a little bit. It wasn't that bad. I had a fun time. It was great. Not to be a whiner, but I just want you to know that throughout the rest of the slideshow of images, if you're wondering why there's a big red mark on my lip, it's from that fucking surfing thing.
Bro, that water was rushing, man. That shit blasted his skin off his lip. Is what you're seeing.
What the fuck? Wait, what pose was it?
It was the one where I was trying to sit on the surfboard.
Oh, what the hell? That was whack.
It was whack.
Yeah.
But yeah, we went home that night and we were all so tired. I mean, we were sitting in water all day. We went on the lazy river like 5 times. We went in a hot tub and tons of water slides.
We went back on the toilet
so
saying like what did we say? We said something dumb.
I don't
Randy,
remember.
you ball that shit or something? I don't know.
I don't remember.
We were doing the song for I think it was
What was it?
Krusty Krab or something.
I don't think it was that.
No, that wasn't when we were on the toilet bowl. I don't remember. Regardless, though, the point is that it was the good kind of relaxing when you get home and like you're in water all day, you're laughing all the time. We were all talking and in a beautiful fucking giant place, misty everywhere, nice music, nice ambience. And then when I went home, it was the nice kind of time. I was so sleepy. I was like, I slept all fucking night.
Yeah. When I got there, it was hot. That day was hot, and inside it was pretty hot, but it wasn't too bad. But,
yeah. It was just there was so much condensation in the air that it made it feel nice.
Yeah. I didn't realize that there was like this lounge area you can rent, and people were watching fucking Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, I remember that was so silly.
Oh my god, that was so funny. They were watching OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Not the new one, the OG Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, going back to the surfing simulator, after I did mine, I like wiped out the fucking, like, I got wiped out by the waves a couple bunch of times, but throughout the whole duration, I was fucking screaming. I don't think anyone could hear me because of the fucking waves, but I was fucking screaming.
No, I didn't hear you.
My throat hurt so much afterwards. But afterwards, apparently people were clapping for me. Like when I walked out, like a bunch of people were like fucking giving me high fives, like, yeah, good job, yeah, good job, good job, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, what the fuck?
You did pretty well. I mean, you definitely lasted a lot longer than most people did.
Fuck.
That was awesome.
Most people wiped out 3 times and had to jump back on. You lasted almost the whole time, and you did a bunch of tricks.
True. Yeah, I was fucking alright. But,
man. Funny.
All right. Well, moving on to the next day. Help me out here, Zika. You took.
Oh wait, we did
pictures.
R&R in person, like right after Kalahari. I remember that.
Yeah, R&R in person.
Which was, admittedly, we noticed something interesting that I feel like it's fair to share with everybody else. So R&R, surprisingly, is kind of the opposite of D&D when it comes to playing in person, and that I prefer playing D&D in person. It was a great experience. playing R&R in person, it's actually not as good. It's actually better at home in front of your computer with big headphones on, listening to the music stream, and like nobody's around you. You're in your room in the dark, looking at like the R&R art and characters in the maps. And you get immersed into it, and it's like easy to get into character because it's a suspenseful like thriller game most of the time, and it's funny.
Yeah.
In person, it was really, really hard to get immersed in the character. And unlike D&D, where it's more like casual, more fun, R&R is like meant to be like a big, funny, and intense story game. And when you're in person, it was weird. It was very hard to get into for some reason.
Oh man, we were basically playing Barbies at that point. That was so funny.
Bruh.
Fighting the ball, remember? That was so fucking
Oh,
funny.
that was later in shit, but yeah, we did that.
Oh, is that the reason why y'all only played like one game of D&D? I mean, not D&D, I'm sorry, R&R.
Yeah, we didn't want to do as much R&R. We'd rather do other stuff. Speaking of other stuff, I think the following day, we decided that we weren't going to go to Cedar Point, which we originally went to, which is the roller coaster capital of the world. Great place. We were going to, but we woke up way too late, and we just wanted to sleep in. And it was also expensive, and we're like, nah, forget it. We can go another time. And we just watched the Castlevania anime series on Netflix, and it was great, by the way. It's probably one of the best animated shows ever created on the planet. It's so good. But that was one of the very much reoccurring things on the trip, was watching the Castlevania series like almost every day on the trip.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but okay.
And they also went to Bob Evans, right? I'm writing down, and it says on this day we went to Bob Evans.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, the following day with Bob Evans. Here's the picture. So here's Bob's, and yeah, you can see there's all of us making terrible expressions again. Well, actually, by terrible, all of us, I mean me making terrible expressions. And
my expression was like, oh, I'm gonna smile this time. I'll be genuine.
Yeah, Coffee and Zyka look a little more genuine. Maz is doing the eyebrow raise that he always does. But it was fun. I mean, I work there, so frankly, it was not an insightful experience for me, but it was nice, and it was nice sitting there instead of working, and we had my favorite server that I work with. She was great. She did a fantastic job. We tipped her like $45 among all of us, and the manager at the time, the shout out to King C Cal, that rapper guy on YouTube who was my manager. He gave us an entire strawberry cream pie for free, and it was delicious. We had it later that night.
I think our meals were paid off as well. Our meals.
Oh, yeah, and my coworkers used the manager card and 100% in my meal.
That was a lot. I mean, as you can see, there's 4 people eating, so comping that whole meal, that was a lot.
It was a risky move, but at the same time, I do so much for that place that they didn't even second guess it.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. I love
Dude,
that.
that's so nice of them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really happy they did, and I never take it for granted, but they felt so sad when I was gone. I've been working there for about 4 years, and I've done an unbelievable amount. I've done more than any person who currently works there for that place, and everybody there knows it. I'm not arrogant or anything there, but everybody says that. And when I was there, they were all extremely nice, and all my coworkers were like, oh, Coffee, I remember you laughing at my coworker Allison when she came to the table, and she said, please come back, we're down bad.
I was like, what the fuck? My impressions of Bob Evans was way different than what it turned out. I thought it looks really nice on the inside. I'm like, wow, that's pretty nice. I thought it would be kind of like old fashioned, but I think it's still nice.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
The mason jars they have for drinks, like you see, like our drinks are like jars. I think it's kind of cute. Usually it's like cups or something, but I think mason jars were really nice. And bro, whenever you talk about Honey, before I ever met Honey and saw what she looked like, I thought she'd be like this really old ratchet person, but she actually seems really nice. I'm like, wow, this is Honey? What the fuck?
I was thinking she was gonna be way older too, but also my impression of Bob Evans was way different than what I got. Like, I was expecting, I don't know why, but from the pictures that I had seen of Bob Evans and what you were describing, for whatever reason, I was getting Panera Bread vibes.
Panera Bread, more like a
Yeah,
show Mars.
I was getting Panera Bread vibes. I was like thinking that it was gonna be like that, but no, like the food is bland. It slaps. It's so fucking good. Their service was amazing.
What do they mostly serve there, though?
I think it's funny you thought it was like Panera Bread. I mean, I've always said it's a diner. It's not like Panera Bread. But it's an old-fashioned diner that attracts boomers, is what I've always said. And you could probably tell while you were in there that is true. It's mostly a lot of older people in there.
Well, the reason why I got Panera Bread vibes was because of the look of it. And the Panera Bread that I've been to has that similar look and vibe to it, look for it. And I know you said it was a diner, but like, I'm like, it doesn't really look like any diner that I've ever. But no, like, it definitely has the diner vibe, and it's definitely diner food, delicious food.
I mean, what genre of food it is hard to say. I would say it's just very American.
No, it's diner food. You're 100% correct in what you're saying that it's a diner. I was just going. This is like before I went there, so this is just based off.
Oh, I know what you're saying. I'm just answering Blue's question. She said, "What kind of food do they have there?" I'm saying that.
Yeah, it's definitely diner food. Yeah, it's good shit.
They're mostly known for breakfast. In Ohio, Bob Evans is pretty famous. It's not everywhere in the world, but it is in Ohio. It is a billion-dollar corporation. Yeah, they make a lot of money, but they haven't expanded too much out of state. And I mean, people love this place. A lot of people come here for birthdays and all that kind of shit. And it's mostly known for breakfast because we have just apparently we're actually not a breakfast restaurant. It's just it was not something that we advertised as. We're not. Let me reword this. We're not advertised to be a breakfast restaurant. People had just said that because they love our breakfast food, but we have a lot of other shit. I would say the most proper word that people use, like especially in our advertising, is that it's comfort foods. Like it has like pot roast dinners and turkey and chicken sandwiches and shit like that.
Yeah, it's definitely comfort food for sure, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had like this chicken breakfast thingy with like hash browns. I think it was very good, very good. I think this was like out of all the places where this is like my second favorite.
Right, it had like this sausage gravy. The sausage gravy I've never like had anywhere like that. It actually tasted like real ass fucking gravy, not that mixed shit that everybody uses.
Oh, Bob and sausage gravy is actually kind of world famous. Like, and multiple, even countries across the world, they sell Bobbins mashed potatoes and gravy almost everywhere. It is pretty well known for that.
Well, it's just so funny to me because I usually hate sausage gravy. I usually hate when like restaurants serve sausage gravy because I'm like, it just doesn't taste good. And it's because they use that powdered mixed gravy shit. That's why it tastes bad. And this is the first time I had like authentic like sausage fucking gravy, and I'm like, oh shit, this actually tastes really fucking good. It slaps. It really fucking slaps. It's amazing. It's like, God, ew.
Yeah. I think Bob Evans, I may like, some over the trip, there was one other place that was my personal favorite for food, but for a vibe, aesthetic, this one was really, really relaxing. Like, I remember the vibe. It was such a nice, very nice vibe, very comforting. Would definitely go back there again if I could.
Not to point out people, but in the background, those two folks back there that you can kind of see in the top right of the image. I've worked there for a really, really long time, and I always work overtime there, so I know a lot of people that see me all the fucking time. And those old people there always see me whenever they come in. Always, all the time. And I walked away from everybody here for a second. I was there they were like, wait a second, you're not working? You're on vacation right now?
Aww.
But they're really nice. I like those two. I don't remember what his wife's name is, but the other guy's name is George. It's George and his wife is what we always call them. But they're both really nice, and they've both come here ever since I got the job, like 4 years ago. They've always been coming in, and they're like genuinely. They're like when you rate people on how nice they are, they're saint tier. Where they're like, I've never had a negative experience with them, so those people are great.
Really? Wow.
Nice.
To catch up on some things in chat, Jet said, I want to go there. Time to plan a trip to the state that will take over the world. I don't think I read that right. I buy their products they sell, but no restaurants nearby me. Yeah, there's not a lot of restaurants over the world, but Bobbin's products are sold worldwide, and their mashed potatoes and gravy is very famous. But yeah, so, okay, moving on. Did we do anything else noteworthy that day? Or I feel like we just...
Let me check.
Pretty sure we just stayed at home and watched a lot of Castlevania and played some games and whatever.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, I remember when we first watched Castlevania. It was very fun.
It was.
But you weren't kidding. It's great. Very nicely drawn. Very well drawn, well Evelyn. Like movie fucking tier. Really good. Let me check. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, what else we did?
You
We went
make
to Myers. We went to Myers.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, we went to.
I mean, not really noteworthy, but yeah, we went grocery shopping, and Zyka's one of those people that I would never want to go grocery shopping with again.
Oh, come on.
Bruh.
She's right next. When it comes to going shopping with people, bottom like Zyka's like in the tier list of water where they stop at everything.
Wait, what did we went to Myers to get? Like, it was something.
It was just like toothpaste or something, and then I had to go
Was
back
it?
a few days later. But
Was it really toothpaste?
It was toothbrushes for me. I needed to get toothbrush and deodorant.
okay, not noteworthy. But moving on from that, what did we do Friday?
Oh, this is the same day. We actually played FNAF 3, and then refunded it.
Yeah. That's when we. Yeah, I have a picture of you setting up for FNAF that night.
Wait, was that on Thursday? Oh, it was on Thursday.
That was on Thursday.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, I guess it was.
God, worst game ever. I don't ever want to play that game ever. I don't ever want to see you play it.
It was such a bro
I don't want
moment.
to hear you play it. I don't want to.
Okay, I don't know why the
even
fuck
wanna
this is flipped
smell
upside
you
down.
play.
Nani?
Bro, what? What the fuck?
Now, hold on a second. Why the fuck are you flipped upside down? Okay, there we go. Here's the thumbnail for that stream. All of these are archived on RTK Archives. You can find a link down below. But
I guess the game sucks so much that it was flipped upside down.
You're right.
Yeah, right.
It was flipped upside down.
I mean, this game was terrible. All the streams during the RTK crew meetup, in my opinion, all of them were great. This was the first one though, and it really we all hated the shit out of this game. But
Yeah, we did.
and
My
for the
impressions
record,
of it-
we're not biased. I know there's a lot of people that don't like the FNAF series, but here's the thing. When I don't expect everybody to watch all of our videos, so just for those who haven't seen, FNAF 1, me and Maz played. I thought it was pretty atmospheric and pretty good at first, but the thing is, it didn't last very long, because once we got to night 4, which was like within the first stream of the game, I started to hate it because it was so redundant and confusing and kind of just annoying and RNG based. But I love 2. I beat 2, and then I did 3 extra mini streams of 2 trying to beat night 6, which is an extra night in the game. And 2 is great aesthetically, ambient wise, and gameplay wise is the best. So
Yeah,
my
yeah,
like
that's
standards were raised pretty high. I was like, damn, I had a great time with FNAF 2, one of my favorite stream series of the year. And then we moved to FNAF 3, and I was like, holy shit, this is fucking terrible.
Night 4 got really frustrating, and we didn't know how to beat it, you know.
Yeah, because the games, if you want to know our full thoughts, you can watch the stream, but really, it was just really cryptic to a point of not being good. There are definitely confusing games that I love. I love solving mysteries. I love solving complex puzzles. I'm into that kind of shit. This wasn't a puzzle. This was just nonsense. The thing wasn't following the logic that was introduced in the first few nights, and it was just bad, terrible, confusing design.
Yeah.
And apparently
it was not fun to fail. It was not fun to fail.
Yeah,
It was
definitely.
very painful to watch, yeah.
And it wasn't engaging either. That's the thing. FNAF 1 and 2 can be
Yeah.
engaging. Everybody will be like, oh shit, right, check this, check that camera, check the door. But FNAF 3 was just like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah. Basically just resetting things and waiting for shit to happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was resetting shitty equipment and a confusing game basis where you're supposed to lure a guy with sound, but it doesn't work half the time.
Not fun.
And somehow he could be on the opposite side of the entire building, which is where you'd want him to be, but he'll just climb over to you within seconds, and you can't even react to it. It's just bullshit.
Yeah, he had instant teleportation abilities, man.
Yeah, there's a vent from the all the way in the back towards your your place, and like if you don't close the vent or the vent breaks, you're kind of fucked.
And unlike 1 and 2, where you can prevent everything, in 3 it would just happen. You just get fucked, and that was it. Yep. So not scary, not fun, very confusing. But
very poor jump scares compared to the other games.
Yeah, and the jump. Honestly, I think it was the worst in every way of the first 4. But I'm not gonna give my thoughts on the whole series. Haven't seen or played the whole series, but of the first 4, it was definitely the worst. Moving on to what was Night 5? I don't remember.
Night 5?
Oh, I'm calling it Night 5. I meant.
I wrote that
Friday.
For some reason.
Sorry.
We watched Lane. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, we watched Lane,
we
and
did.
Isn't that also the night that we oh, you made breakfast. You and Maz made breakfast.
Oh yeah, yeah. We
yeah.
Was that Friday?
And you messed up the pancakes and pancakes.
I think that was Friday. I'm pretty sure, right?
I don't recall.
Was there also that was also the night that we played D&D?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, Friday we slept in and played Maz's D&D campaign.
Oh, that was really fun. It was an R&R spin-off, and it was goofy.
Yeah. Oh, I sent you the pictures of that, didn't I? Yeah, I did.
Hey, when did we go bowling?
Yeah. Was that also when we went bowling? I can't remember. We went bowling.
No, I don't think it wasn't. That wasn't when we went bowling. I think. No.
Okay, here's like a stupid screenshot. After the game was over, I drew this for fun. It wasn't actually part of the thing.
It was fun. It really was fun.
To give you a short summary, because it wasn't recorded, it was just like a thing we did for us. Essentially, what that was okay. For those unfamiliar with Arno, this isn't gonna make sense, but you can watch the cartoons and it will make sense at some point. Anyways, here's what it was. Tree, Fotena, and Nielsen are in a water park during their vacation after saving the town from the Sky Invasion in late Neo Veteran storyline. Then they go to their hotel room and there's a fucking table sitting there. So they sit down and they're like isekai'd essentially to a D&D weird world, and they still have all their knowledge of R&R, and they were confused to shit what was going on. And they're talking to this old jabroni, and he doesn't understand what's happening. And they're like,
their bodies are transferred into like D&D races, kind of.
Yeah, and they didn't get what was happening because they were like, in their heads, they were like, "What the fuck? This is what realm are we in?" And like, there's no realms and shit like that. Essentially, it was a goofy little story, but it was really well done. Short,
Dude,
well done.
What the hell was Tree?
Oh, so Tree was an elf. Flatena
was a wood elf. He was a wood elf.
Oh, okay, there we go.
I think Flatena was an orc, right?
Yeah, she was just an orc.
Oh, yeah.
What was Nelson?
Nelson was a Goliath.
Yeah, she was
Goliath?
Yeah.
She's Goliath's throat?
No. But it was bad.
Gotcha.
Like, it was funny because we were all trying to use our Voterra abilities, like, and or at least I was trying to, like, with my episteme vision and shit, and I was like, I'm blind, I can't see.
And then we kind of cared about this weird old guy that lent us weapons and was like helping us, and I guess like
a wolf attack,
the village was going missing, and they went to this cave and they found this werewolf jabroni, and they beat him up, and then
the best part was like he was like, get away from me,
I'm gonna morb. He said I was gonna morb when he's fucking transformed.
Wait, I need to send you the picture of that. That's so funny. I forgot about that picture.
We made D&D sheets for in real life D&D. That was fun. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was a fun little thing.
Making D&D sheets in real life made me kind of understand D&D a bit.
It actually, as somebody who's barely played D&D, it was actually a lot easier to understand when there was the D&D sheets in front of us, because I was like, oh shit, it's so well organized, it's all in front of me.
Right.
Where should I send it? I'm sending it to Coffee, I guess.
I just put it in general or whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, I can't pull it up if you send it to Coffee.
Bruh.
Okay.
That's just bruh. That's so.
Alright, I'll put it up in general. I'll put it up in general.
Jet, what the fuck did you put in? Wait, what? Wait, what was that image? Can I get that image? Jet, what the fuck was that edit you did of the Kalahari thing?
I saw that. That was really funny.
Coffee's like some kind of like fucking warrior.
Wait, no, I'm not Persona 1. I'm like a not Persona. It was like Shinengen Tensei or whatever. It's like
Tensei.
Yeah, it's like the game that Persona was based off. I'm like a different character.
He's gonna
Like
morb.
Like an edgy character or whatever. I think it was like
Yeah, boy.
SMT like Nocturne or something or whatever. But
That was so funny.
bruh, dude, oh yeah, like when Maz was playing like the werewolf guy, I was like, oh no, he's gonna turn to a werewolf. He's gonna morb.
For people wondering on the Twitch stream, this is what Jet made. Very
Beautiful.
good.
So good.
So beautiful.
That's perfect. I love it.
It's 100% accurate too.
It is.
Bruh.
Well,
Wow, really anime character.
What do we do Saturday,
Yeah.
guys? Do you remember?
Alright.
What about
Saturday,
sandwich?
Let me look at my pictures.
Which,
Sandwich eater or something? I don't know.
Oh, we tried to go to fucking Applebee's that night.
I was thinking of something else.
Oh yeah, Applebee's. Miniature rant. Not that I'm one. As somebody who works at a restaurant, I'm really not a Karen. I'm not picky. I'm very patient. But we waited there for 15 minutes, and the people next to us weren't greeted, and I wasn't greeted. We were sitting there, and most of the restaurant was empty. And I understand they could have just been short on staff, but they didn't say they were. They didn't put us on a wait. They didn't say hello. They didn't greet us. They didn't tell us anything. We were just sitting in the lobby, and they're doing shit. And people are walking past us and avoiding eye contact. And a host comes up and gives a DoorDasher a bag of food. He looks at all of us, these three groups of people waiting, and he doesn't address us, and he walks away. I said, yeah, I'm going to walk away. I'm just leaving.
Bruh. Wait, was that the moment we went to like Arby's afterwards or something?
Yeah, I said, okay, we're going to go to... I said very loudly to the people around me here, I said, okay, if we're not going to get served by Applebee's, we'll go to Arby's. They're still open. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, that was funny, bruh. And honestly though, better choice because that food slapped. That was pretty good.
And we watched Walking Dead that night.
And we watched Walking Dead that night. Yeah, that was funny.
Oh, you're right. We did watch Walking Dead for after Mass's D&D thing.
What did we do Saturday, though? Was that when we went to Lakeview Park, or was that something else?
Okay, let me...
We went to we also went bowling.
We went bowling, we went to eat at Blue Sky. I am bowling!
Oh, we did go to eat at Blue Sky. Was it? Oh, okay, was that day?
Bowling.
Did we take a picture of Blue Sky?
I think we did.
Actually, I didn't. I forgot
let's
to.
see.
Oh. Hold on, let me open my phone.
Wait, what? Oh, okay, that wasn't the Lakeview Park. That was a different day. What was Lakeview Park? Was that Sunday?
Don't remember.
I'm not sure.
I don't think I took any pictures Saturday. I have a picture from bowling, though.
I know that when we went to Lakeview Park, it was after that we went right to the Chinese restaurant.
I remember that, but I can't remember what we did. Okay, so actually that wasn't bowling night then. That was a different night.
Yeah, Saturday we went to Blue Sky. We did bowling.
Okay, well, Blue Sky was fun. It's just a nice little diner restaurant by where I would work
It's a
and
nice
live.
little diner.
It
Yeah.
was fun, you know. It was yeah, pretty nice.
In reference to Jet's earlier thing, he said he obtained the power of the gods.
Bruh.
Okay, I don't know why the images keep appearing upside down. It's very strange.
Okay, I sent a picture of Blue Sky.
What?
It's being sent in general. Even though it's a large file now.
Well, here's a
it's in
picture
the
for
side.
Redmond's bowling lane where we all went bowling and we kind of got slammed by Coffee. I mean not Coffee. I meant Zyka.
I was the worst one.
Coffee was last place actually. Oh, yeah, okay. Here's a picture for Blue Sky. Not much to say, but we went to Blue Sky. We ate food and it was fun. We talked and that was that. So
Yeah.
here's a little image from that.
That was great.
My best throw in when we were bowling was me slipping on the fucking lane, but like and falling,
And
but
somehow
somehow getting a fucking strike while like on the floor.
That's true. You slipped and you somehow were able to get a strike. That was the only time you got a strike.
I failed so bad that I got a strike.
That was absurd.
That was amazing.
I guess you could say
Just an album cover.
Bruh. I failed successfully, bruh.
Oh god, yeah, that is an album cover. But yeah, I did okay. Me and Maz did around the same, and then Zyka did the best.
I was.
Zyka was a
I was
beater, bro.
surprised.
I
was
was
getting spares and strikes and spares, and that kept giving her a point.
I got like a couple strikes, and then other times I just did terrible and I kept missing. I don't know. I also got consistently a lot of like, I think it was like 5 or 6 pins. I don't know why. It was very weird.
Yeah, it was. There was like a few times where I was like, what the fuck? That should have been like way more. Like, you should have gotten way more than that.
I was rolling right down the middle, and I was throwing the ball pretty hard, and I wasn't getting many pins, and I was like, I'm doing something wrong here.
Bruh, I was doing something wrong. All my bullets were fucking going to the gutter.
This is how, I love how that one dude is just bending in the background.
Bruh.
Yeah, man. He's leaning, man. He's leaning.
Oh, when we first got into our lane, you guys remember the lady next to us? She said, "Oh, you guys are gonna be our entertainment tonight."
Bro, yeah. We were fucking yelling, fucking each other, and like, yeah, they're like, "Oh man, you guys are funny as fuck."
They thought we were very goofy. Because Coffee is very fucking animated in person, by the way.
He is very animated. Very, very much animated, yes.
Oh, I'm so animated.
You're so animate protagonist in real life.
Kawaii.
Yeah, well, that was pretty much that night.
Wait. Oh, we did. After bowling, we tried out Rat's weird D&D R&R tabletop, and we scrapped it. It was dumb.
It was very dumb.
That was funny.
Now listen, R&R in a living room where everybody had a mic they could use, a TV screen to see chat, and the battle system, and the map updates and everything, and hear music from R&R off of, that was okay. It wasn't actually, it was not preferred over normal R&R where I am now at a desk with your computer headset on and by yourself. So I don't know what made me think it was a good idea to do tabletop where I didn't have any of the strong suits of R&R, no art, no system to pull up in the Discord, no music stream, no consolidation. We were just all staring at each other with a board in front of us, and to be frank, it was kind of terrible to the point where I cut it off very quickly.
It was improv.
Yeah, I had a dumb plot I was thinking of the previous night, but when I was trying to pull it off, it was just terrible. It just did not work at all. It definitely doesn't work. The strong suit of R&R, just all the things that make R&R great does not work on tabletop. I'll just say that.
Yeah. And then afterwards, we had Mass do a little one shot for his D&D canon. Very short, but it was pretty fun.
Yeah, well, Maz's D&D stuff was fun, but then after that, Sunday.
This is when we went to the beach.
Okay, so that was Lakeview Park. I have a couple images I wanted to share, so I'll start off with making sure I didn't skip any. Okay, here we go. Here's the image for Lakeview Park. So this is one of the only images where all of us weren't being a complete meme.
I love it. So nice.
Now, most of the trip that I enjoyed the most was one of the quotes I loved from one of my one of the good customers at work that have become my friends. The guy I call Sunday Dan, I talk about a lot in streams. He said the quote of I was butchering it, but the idea of the quote was size has no correlation to significance. Something could be big and have something could be small and have major significance. Something could be big and have no significance. And I've learned that applied very much to this trip. It was like, now not overall because Kalahari was a big thing, but that was probably my favorite thing. But a lot of my favorite moments were going on walks at parks and watching Castlevania and eating dinner together. It was nothing big. It was just really nice, really really nice. But I'm bringing that up because the walk at Lakeview Park that you're looking at now, the beach this is like 2 minutes from where I live.
He can literally walk there from his house and be there in like less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's very close by.
That's how close it is.
But yeah, it was a really nice walk at the beach. We have some other images to show as well.
Also, we watched Samurai Champloo during our time together.
Did we start that on Sunday?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I for some reason thought we started later in the week.
I don't
Okay,
know,
this is
I
the image that
can't remember.
Zyka took. I don't know why some of these are flipping. Very strange.
What? Oh no!
Okay, so here's this. We're looking at the Lorraine Lighthouse, which is a nice little place. You can see away from the beach, and it was fun standing around the lake. It's beautiful. Jet says no way. Yeah, and overall, I think the walk at Lakeview was fun. We also found some inspiring places that I wanted to build in Minecraft.
Oh yeah, this was the day when we, or at least like me and we're like, oh yeah, we're gonna build this Minecraft. We're gonna build this Minecraft.
That was a
We're gonna
stupid
build this Minecraft.
reoccurring thing where we kept going on walks at beautiful nature places, and then me and Coffee would be like, oh shit, psh, make that a Minecraft, oh shit, psh, make that a Minecraft.
Make that a Minecraft. Make that a Minecraft.
I'm not gonna show
Let's
too
make that a
many of
Minecraft.
those, but here is the fountain in the middle of the park that's very nice to look at, so I wanted to show you guys. While we were at this beautiful fountain, I was ordering Chinese food from a very small place called Pine Garden. It's a family-owned restaurant. It doesn't even look like it's open, but it is. And they're fucking delicious. Don't you guys agree?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Do you want me to send you a picture of that? Because I did take pictures of us being inside the restaurant.
Look at you being a
It's fine.
stalker. Look at you.
But here's
I-
this.
They had like a nice like oriental dragon thing. Not dragon, but dragon
Half the
walking.
restaurant's closed off. When you walk in, there's just like a desk and like a small waiting area. They
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Zyko was
yeah.
messing with the fucking snack counter. There's a fucking like snack counter. He's like, we're like, ooh, I want to eat cheese. I want to get these. We get these.
Hey, you helped me eat them, so you can't even act like they wasn't good choices because you helped me eat them. They were good, weren't they? They
Yeah,
were
they were good.
weren't they?
My parents buy them quite a bit, like pretty often.
Yeah, and those lychee jellies, they slap, man. They slap. They're my
Yeah.
favorites.
Okay, but the Chinese food was really good. It was nice. I
Oh
was,
yeah! Oh my god, it
good.
was good.
And it was only for $10. What the fuck for each pack?
Yeah, bruh,
So in total 40.
my mouth
That's a
is
steal.
literally watering right now because I'm thinking about it. It's so
Bruh.
hungry.
Yeah. Like, okay, it was good, and it was very filling. Like I was full at the end of it.
Yeah, the Chinese
it,
there's good. I go there all the time. They're great. Not to be moving along with the stream too slowly, but let's move on to the next day. So for the record, Maz or Noah, whatever you want, Noah Maz, it wasn't available the following week, unfortunately. So it was just through. Well, he's always available in the nighttime. That's the time we're usually active in live streams in the Discord. But he wasn't available in the daytime. So that was Monday the following week, and if I'm not mistaken, I don't actually think we did anything Monday, but I could be wrong. I'm pretty
We
sure we
made
stayed
a
at home.
meme for FNAF RTK.
That's true. Zyka took a couple images. I'll just show this one here. This was Coffee
so nice.
working on it.
Oh yeah.
So the Coffee's sitting where I'm sitting right now in my living room, and Zyka had this like really dark filter on it, which is why it looks like that. But
I think it looked really cool, and it felt fitting considering what he was working on.
yeah, he was working on a very funny, dumb Five Nights at Freddy's 2 RTK mashup thing that will be on the channel at some point. Don't hold your breath. It's not going to be like in the next week, but you'll see the FNAF 2 beam at some point, like within the next couple months on the channel. The reason why there's no videos, we've been preparing for a comeback for good, where I don't have to stop, and for that once I'm taking responsibility and saying that we're actually building up so that I know I'll be good to keep up with the content when we continue and finding routines to it, which is why there's nothing right now. I need time to do that. So once I find my routine and my smooth way of doing it over the next like probably 1 to 2 months, we're gonna start posting again. But
Yeah,
we just hung out that day. Not really anything else to say, but
it was so chill. It was so chill.
I wrote
Oh,
in this
another-
section. We watched the Samurai Champloo.
oh, someone said
Yeah, okay.
Oh no, watch Samurai Champloo. Yeah, when Maz wasn't there, we would watch. Oh, watch Samurai
yeah,
Champloo.
that's where that started.
Oh,
I was
okay,
gonna
yeah,
say.
that's when we started. That's when we started. Yeah, you're right. I couldn't remember exactly, but no, that makes sense. Yeah. Also, I remember I don't know why, but this really stuck out to me. It stormed that day. It was so cozy. It made me feel very cozy to watch the like rain outside, and like the random bits of rumble and like of the thunder.
It was. That was like one of the only times it rained, like significantly.
Which is surprising, by the way, because it actually rains a hell of a lot here.
You know, that's true. Before I went to Ohio, I checked the weather for like what was the weather for the next weeks, and it was like 60% chance of rain, 80% chance of rain, a lot of chance of rain. I'm like, it went rain like twice.
This was a picture of me drawing that Zyka just took, I guess. But you can kind of see the rain outside.
Yeah, it looks so pretty though. Look how aesthetic it is.
But is what it's like to be like with Zyka. Zyka will just randomly take images of you without any consent while you're doing anything. So there's a lot of images.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I very much enjoy the captured moment where people aren't posing for a picture.
Zyka, you're the real peep and creep.
I am.
Yeah. Jet says that looks comfy. Yeah, well, that's my living room here, but it's night now, so there's not like there's not the sunlight, obviously, but
Oh, that's the air mattress.
Oh, and that's the air mattress that's not there anymore.
Yeah, that's the air mattress.
It was so big. Here, I'm gonna move my camera again. You can't see it, but because it's not. But the air mattress took out this big fucking area of my living room right here.
Yeah, it was. I can't believe how big it was. Looking at the empty space really puts it into perspective at just how much space it was taking.
Yeah, it was a pretty big mattress, but now I'm not gonna talk about every day in the week. We were talking a lot about the every day up to this point because a lot happened every day, but over the next week we were really just chilling and watching TV and stuff. So let's just bring up some mentionable moments. Now Zyka and Coffee have better track of the timeline of events than me. So what happened next that's worth bringing up?
Tuesday. Let me look. We went to the park where RTK was, like, RTK movies are filmed. Like, we went to your high school and we walked around.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I'll show that. Oh yeah, we went to the high school first. Okay, let's show some pictures of the high school. Well, actually, I didn't take any. I don't think we took many pictures. We were just walking.
Oh yeah, I took a lot of forest pictures, but when we got to the high school, I took like none, except for a tree.
Oh, I'm dumb. We went to the park first, and then we went to the high school.
Here, I do have one picture of the high school. Because, of course I would.
Okay, personally, I didn't take any pictures while we were at the park, but I know you guys did, so I'll pull up one of the ones Zyka sent me. Here was a random image Zyka took when I was looking at a fence, which is why she took an image while I was I in the middle of blinking, or do I just always look that tired? Oh, never mind. That's just my normal face.
It's your whole face. It was. You're just like looking dead.
I thought I was in the middle of blinking when you took this photo, but I realized I just always look that tired. But anyways, here's an image. It's just a beautiful park. We filmed so many videos there. If I were to name them on my fingers, in order, the original El Chupacabra, the Turkey God, Spear of Crenando, Boy Cult, the El Chupacabra Returns, and many, many more that I probably can't recall right now. A lot of miniature Ratrapina scenes. So in general, just a lot of the foresty scenes were filmed at this big park. It's a nice place to walk at.
I don't know if you can play the video on here, but I did record you catching you saying that you pointing out to the specific spot that the Spear of Fernando was filmed at, and y'all started walking down away from the bridge. So I'm uploading it in general chat now, but I mean it's just so you can have it for posterity.
Okay. Also,
yeah, there's a cool bridge, cool river, cool everything.
You were talking about all the different videos that were filmed in this particular area of the park.
Zyka also took this image when we were just observing something. I think this is the slope we walked over when we were filming the opening to the Turkey God song. You know, we're going, the Turkey God, and me and Master running down a hill. It was just that one. We pointed it out.
Yeah.
And there's also I'm pretty sure I can't pull this up on the stream, but I'm gonna try to. There's a small chance this will work. Let me see. Actually, it's not giving me an option to pull it up. What if I try to drag? Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can't pull it up on the stream. But I guess it's in general Discord if anybody wants to see it. Jet says Nintendo. Yep. Oh, we also filmed Jesus Christmas in the winter running through the park at one point during the song portion. It was freezing cold as fuck though. But
Zach was like, I want to play the park.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a mellow person. I'm sure you guys can tell when you live with me, but I like to listen to a lot of music, go on a lot of walks, and just chill a lot. That is very much my lifestyle. But so yeah, we just not really too much else to say. But we went on walks, we talked about stuff. We were making a tier list of compatibility with R&R characters if they were like together. It was dumb. But
yeah, that was fun. That was fun though.
Throughout the week, that week it was a lot of waking up, having breakfast together, watching some Samurai Champloo, working on some drawings, going out, maybe eating somewhere, going on some walks. It was just a lot of that. But moving to the more noteworthy times, I think it was later on that week we went to the Sandy Ridge Reservation, that really big, beautiful place.
Oh, we did.
Oh yeah.
We did.
Oh, also noteworthy, I'll pull this up. Here's an image where we went to Ziggy's, which is a fucking amazing... Oh, wait, I want to bring up what Jet said. That park looks well taken care of. Thank you for pointing that out. I want to say that. So that park is called Beaver Creek Park. It's not too far from where I live. I've gone there over the last, like, even before I started filming. I've always walked there over the last, like, almost a decade. It's a really nice place. And they take really well care of it. Like, the nature is trimmed over the path. All the plants are tended to in this big area. It's very beautiful. You can tell it's taken care of. There's not just bugs and dirt and shit everywhere like in a lot of nature reserves.
Yeah.
It's like an actual park that's very well taken care of. But anyways, here's Ziggy's. Obama went there and he said it was great. That was a long time ago. But Ziggy's is fucking amazing, and it's a local favorite of the town. It's a family restaurant, so if you never heard of it, that's why. But it is a... When we went there, I'm sure you guys can confirm, it was busy as fuck.
Yeah, but good food.
They have great food there.
Wait, I can just post up the pictures of the food if you want.
Sure, I can pull them up for a second. Jet says, where I live, everything poisonous covers the trails. Oh, no. That sucks. I see in general now. Zyka also pulled this up. This was the high school. I actually went to high school there. I didn't grow up in this town, but I did go to high school here. I also don't live in that town. It's a very weird situation where my mom lived in a school district that belonged to this town, but I actually lived in a different town. It was very odd. But thoughts on the high school? It was okay. But it is a nice building. It's a really nice place to walk around.
The one thing I remember most was us sitting like on the bleachers, like kind of outside the school, like just talking about shit. That was like one of the things that stuck me out to most. At least one of the things I remember. I don't know. It just reminded me of like when I was in like high school / middle school. Sometimes I would like talk to my friends outside the school or whatever, and it would be like kind of in the afternoon, kind of weird. Good vibe.
Jet says food, the evil carrots, hemlock, parsnip, etc. Well, here's a food pic of the pizzas I got. Looks great. Looks delish.
It was delicious. It really was.
You can tell by looking in the image how well made this pizza is. That it's very good.
Right? See? So beautiful.
Moving on to let's move to the next day where we went to the Sandy Ridge Reservation. Throughout the week, Tuesday. What did we stream Tuesday?
Did we do Oxenfree at one point?
Oh, that was probably the Oxenfree stream. It's worth mentioning because we're like at Tuesday in the timeline. Yeah, we streamed Oxenfree together. Since this is supposed to be the complete timeline of events of the RTK Meetup, it wouldn't be complete if I didn't show these streams as well, which were some of the most memorable parts of the whole meetup. Oxenfree. I already streamed that game a long time ago. I thought it was fucking great. I was obsessed with it at the time. I was so disappointed how short it was because it was so goddamn good that I would just wanted it to be longer. But, here's the thumbnail. Yep, we were on a face cam the whole time. We did a complete game playthrough. Everybody here loved it. It was a fantastic story. It got a little scary at points, a little intense. But it was very well done. Okay, moving on. We went to the Sandy Ridge Reservation the following day. That place I've never been to, but it was giant and it was very beautiful, and that was the place where we took the most pictures. I'll start off with this one that I took. Oh shit, it's really zoomed in. Sorry, when I pull things up in OBS, they just fucking go at their full resolutions. They're all like different sizes. Okay, so here is this. Also, sorry, if anybody's wondering what the fuck is playing in the background, I've been playing a lot of weird music. Just to give credit to the artist, this is Insane in the Rain music, Spring Yard Zone cover. I just figured I've been playing it for the last 10 minutes. I should probably give credit. But, anyways, here is the... Let me just zoom into this. This place is fucking giant. It's beautiful. This is not a park. This is a nature reservation, and you can tell while walking through it, unlike Beaver Creek Park, which, as you said, is well taken care of. I'm not saying this place isn't well taken care of. I'm just saying that it is just a nature reservation. There is a lot more bugs, and there was a lot of shit, as you would expect in nature. But it is a really, really beautiful place. And walking through it, we had a lot of long talks and a lot of ideas, a lot of inspiration. I find nature walks to be rejuvenating. If you don't know what I mean and you're not a naturey person, just shut up your thoughts for a second. Go for a walk at your nearest nature reserve, and it is a very therapeutic, spiritual thing. It is wonderful.
Yeah. Walk through the forest and touch some grass.
Yeah, touch some grass is what I'm trying to say.
This nature reservation was more wild than Beaver Creek. That's what I'll say.
Very big.
Yeah.
Jet says, ooh. Yes, it was very, very nice. I'll share a bunch of random pictures while we're talking.
So I could want to touch a duck, and it ran away. Well, not ran away, but once it touched it,
I actually did touch it.
It was like, fuck off, and it just like waddled back away.
Here's more. I'm going to zoom in because there's so much to see, but this place is wide as fuck if you can. It goes on for a long, long time. This was taken from the other side of what you just saw. That last image was like in the distance by the trees, and now I'm looking from the other angle. It was a very big place, and very nice.
Oh yeah, I remember sending these pictures to my mom because I would like update her, and she told me like a lot of these places looked very nice. She was like very impressed.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I love the pictures that I took of where that one field that we were on with the fencing and shit. I'm about to post them up in the general chat. Yeah.
Here is an image Zyka took of me and Coffee sitting at like a deck that was built into the nature reserve. Me and Coffee were probably talking about R&R or some shit.
Yeah, you guys were actually no, you guys were talking about Minecraft.
Oh yeah, we had a lot of Minecraft ideas.
Oh yeah, this one was like, let's build that in Minecraft. Let's build that in Minecraft.
Zyka also took this image, which for some weird reason is sideways. Let me rotate that.
What?
There we go. Okay, here we go. Me and Coffee were standing on a rock. I guess she just took this image. Not much to say, but there's an image of us on a rock.
Oh, there's another image of you in the same rock, but you like are pointing, and it's really funny.
Yep, I got this saved here. Here's this one, and I gotta rotate it back again. Okay, there we go. This was me doing a JoJo pose.
Stop touching her.
It's so good, I love it.
And this one is Coffee doing a Reuben pose.
Shut up. Yeah, that's the whole horse. I'm whole horse.
Zyka took some images of this place that I also took an image of. This is my favorite place in the park. I'll share this one. This was a very nice place to walk around. It's a little circular basin, and at the middle you can see around like all sides of the nature reserve. It's like built right in the middle of it. And I'll share my image as well I took. Here is the where the fuck did it go? Oh, I'm in the wrong folder. My bad. Oh, also, here's Coffee T-posing. I took this one.
Bruh.
He's majestically T-posing as the sunlight just shines on the right side of his face like an anime opening. There you go.
Oh, wait.
Kusubashi! That's what
Did you show the one of him T-posing at the beach side, the riverside or whatever, lakeside? When he has like a halo around him for some reason?
I only have the ones saved that you sent me, Zyka.
Oh, I thought I said that to you. I'm sorry.
But here's the same thing that Zyka took, but I also took an image of it. Zyka's was much more like, I would say cool in color, and this one is very warm, like very sunset vibe. So here's like some diversity, I suppose. But there you go. I was inspired. Jet says, holy shit, the protagonist. Yeah, Coffee is the protagonist. There you go. The anime protagonist, anyway.
Makes sense. I have no girlfriends because I'm gonna get my own harem.
If you don't know what it looks like to stand in the middle of this thing and look out, this was an image I took. And I didn't take the other side, but it does look very nice from up there. And finally, here's another one. Another one. I took a lot of these images.
You remember, here's one from when I asked you to do one. It was the wide angle lens that I had set up. And
Oh, the other side of that middle thing that I was talking about earlier. This I could take this one. This is from the other side. What it looks like. It is very nice. There's a lot of water there.
God, that's beautiful. The way it captured that light is so cool.
Excuse me.
I really wanna see someone make that in Minecraft. That's beautiful.
Definitely. Well, I'm inspired, so we'll do more Minecraft sometime very soon. But anyways, here is this is like a close to the opening of the place. I took a picture because I thought it was a nice angle of the bridge.
Oh yeah, that is a nice angle.
And this is also the bridge itself, and Zyka's kidnapping photos. But and there's Coffee walking like a JoJo character down the bridge. You see that? There
Bro, that is my JoJo pose. I like a stand. Killer Queen.
Instead of a stand, it's a walk. Okay, what do we do the following day? Do you guys have anything from the following days? I'm wondering.
Look. We went to. You said we went to Ziggy's, right?
Oh yeah, we already passed that. Yeah.
Okay, we passed Ziggy's. We played Crawl.
Oh, the Crawl stream was one of my favorites of the trip. An extremely underrated game that I doubt almost any people have heard of. It's really, really damn good. And if you want to know what it's like, just watch the stream. This was probably... I put the most elaboration into the thumbnail of this one because it was absurd. But here's the thumbnail. Including the Spider Girl, Coffee jacking off, a bunch of zombies and ratmen, Zyka blushing next to the fucking Conjuring doll, a fish, Maz. Yeah, and there's just... It was just so absurd. If you're wondering, what the fuck is this, is this relevant? Everything on this was relevant to the stream.
Wait, there was a different one, a redo of this that you
did. Oh, yep, I'm pulling it up right now. This is the final edited one.
So good.
This was much better. It was much more refined.
Yeah, I jacked off on stream. You should go watch it.
Yeah, it was really intense at the end. Coffee. If you don't know the premise, it's essentially imagine Zelda NES, but every other player controls traps and monsters in the dungeon while one player is Link. But it's like kind of more hardcore, and it was crazy. And there's me with my rat army, Coffee jacking off the little fat ass fish in the water. The Maz is a fucking summoner with all the zombies, and Zyka as a spider tit woman, and Coffee with an overpowered solar beam book.
Yeah, bro. I got the idea from Maz because Maz was just like, oh my god, that's overpowered. I should buy that. And
Jet says Coffee Kage Kira.
Bruh.
Oh my god.
The boss battle at the end was really close. I was like one hit away from dying. Like, legit, anyone could have killed me.
That is very true. Coming alongside to the weekend now. When we reach the... Wait, let me check. Did I miss it? No? Okay. Actually, I missed one image. Here's this. Okay, I don't know why it's rotated again. OBS is very strange. But, let me rotate that. Okay. So here is me and, I guess, Zyka... I was taking an image, and then I guess Zyka decided to take an image of me while I was taking an image. But, yeah, so there's that. And, now, let's talk about the Science Center.
Oh, yeah, the Science Center.
That was the earliest we got up in the trip.
Really?
Yeah, it really was.
I thought we went early for Kalahari.
We did, but
Oh
we
wait, was
didn't
it
go as
10?
early.
We wake up at 10?
Yeah, we woke up around 10 for the fucking science center.
Oh, this was when fucking
Yeah.
Rat played the fucking Among Us and woke us up in the living room.
Oh yeah,
my
I
God.
woke them up playing the very loud sound pad of. That's the earliest you'll ever catch me up was like 10 a.m. But we all went out to Cleveland again, big city, really overcrowded city too, even though it's big, and this fucking bitch trying to find parking. We found this weird barbecue place that was. It was weird.
Boney.
It was so small. It was called Boney
Boney
Fingers
Fingers.
Barbecue, but it had a 4.8 rating, and it was supposedly really great, and it was fucking delicious.
It was good.
It was really good. Very good.
It was one of those nice little homey places where it was very small. It was not an expansive, impressive building. It was just the food was so good. But
Cleveland's such a weird place. It felt like it's so surreal being in a city like that. Like
it's essentially a
Oh.
mini. If you're trying to picture, it's like a mini New York. That's what it feels like. It's a mini New York City.
Yeah.
It's not beautiful in the way that a normal city would be beautiful. It's like just big and expansive, and it's very fucking urban, like New York.
yeah, transform into another fucking place with skate or whatever.
And it was really fucking packed only because fucking what's his face was in
Machine Gun
playing-
Kelly.
Machine Gay Kelly.
Oh yeah, Machine Gun Kelly was playing at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and there was like, when I say crowds of people, I mean there was so much people. It looked like like, you know that scene when Rick in episode 1 of The Walking Dead goes to Atlanta and he turns down that road and it's just filled with walkers. That's what it fucking looked
You're
like.
right. You're right. It was like that.
There were just people walking like a swarm moving slowly through the whole city. It was fucking crazy.
They legit had roads like blocked off because there were so many people that they didn't want cars going down it.
Yeah, good thing we didn't go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It would have been crowded as fuck. I didn't even know there was a concert.
Yeah.
I picked a bad day to go. It's my bad. But let's show some of the Science Center now. So after we went to that Boney Fingers barbecue, which was absolutely delicious, and I would go there again if I went back to Cleveland.
Yeah.
We went. Oh, I skipped some images I wanted to show, by the way. Going way back to Lakeview Park. Remember Ratrapina Karen's one of the best videos on the Rat Trap Kingdom YouTube channel? Well, Zyka took this
That
picture in the same exact place that I did the rant against the Karen at that one table. But you can see I'm obviously older than in that video because this was taken like recently. But yeah, so there's me at that table. But all right, moving on to the
That's so
Science
good.
Center now. Zyka. Okay, I'm starting Zyka's album. This is the first thing Zyka took, which was me in a like space probe thing that apparently an astronaut from Ohio was the first to orbit the Earth in all of history, and this was what he did it in, and you can go inside of it.
Yep. It was very weird. Very weird.
It was. Now let me show you one of my favorite images of the whole. That entire day had a #1 image, and that image was this.
Oh my god, I know which one this one is.
Here it is.
Oh my fucking god, I knew it. You said I
Here's.
Okay, as a wise man once said, one small step for man, one giant leap for the anime community.
So this is Coffee in the probe, and as you can see, he's doing his space research in the computer system here. There it is.
Oh yeah.
It's not research. It's called spending time with my waifu.
Bruh. And you mean spending
and
time with
you
your
can
waifu in
see-
the research folder?
Yes. Bruh.
Oh,
That was
there's
so
that.
fucking dumb.
I don't know
He's,
why I took a
clearly-
picture of this, but I took a picture of this weird fucking robot thing.
Oh yeah, that looked like from Star Wars.
I
That's
guess
so creepy.
it was like a robot that helped astronauts in space manage things, and you might think that doesn't look too bad, doesn't look too creepy on first note, but then we took the second picture. Look at its weird face. What the fuck? It was very strange.
No! Oh, it's so creepy. God, I hate it now.
Yeah, it looks like it has a gun pointing at you.
Bro, he looks like he's gonna kill you for real, like he's gonna just shoot you.
I drive.
Zyka also took this image of me touching this electric tube thingy. So that's essentially this is Palpatine when he learns electric.
He's doing the fupa face, as you can see.
And then we have this one here. This is Coffee T-posing on the escalator in the Science Center.
Oh, when we were leaving, that was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
You gotta add the next one too. Right
yeah,
after that one.
bro.
Next up is
Coffee tripping off the escalator.
oh.
Yeah. Oh,
I didn't
dude,
save it
remember.
because I thought it was dumb, but here, I'll pull it up on the stream if anybody's curious.
Bro. I remember, like, there was also, like, a sound area for the science museum. Like, you could put on headphones, and, like, I didn't realize I was being loud, but, like, you had to, like, speak into, like, a microphone, and, like, it would play back, like, your voice story. But, like, apparently I was really loud.
Yeah.
I said, like, you smell like you farted. And, like, the whole entire room just fucking looked at me, like, what the fuck?
I wish I had that recorded because that was so fucking.
It was very funny. And then I was laughing like a little shit over using the... there's the sound learning section that Coffee's in, and I was also there, and there's a part where it's talking about how, like, psychologically you can't fucking talk correctly when listening to yourself, and you put your headphones in and you hear yourself delayed, and the one next to it, like, alters your voice to sound whack as shit by messing with the pitch and, like, all these other things. And then I put the headphones on, I had to tell Zyka to put it on, and I just go, Among Us, Among Us, Among Us, Among Us. And the way it sounded, it sounds like
so
demonic at first, and then it just switches to...
It sounded so... Bruh. It sounded so crusty when I put it on, and, like, it hurt my ears so much.
He legit was, he dead ass went into the mic was like, oh my gosh,
Bruh.
Also, this is my second favorite image from the day at the Science Center. This is the T-posing gallery.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Bruh.
This one was very good. Zyka looks short in this one.
I do. What the hell? Why?
Oh, one of my favorites was also, like, the kaleidoscope where my anime waifu started.
Actually, in this image, we're descending, and we're descending in terms of height.
Bruh, you're
Oh my
right.
God.
What the fuck?
I'm 6 foot. Maz is like 5'10", and Coffee's like 5'8", and Zyka's like 5'5",
5'4".
or 5'4". There you go.
Wait, no, it's like you're... I'm not 5'8". I'm 5'4", according to you.
Okay, we're not going back. Let's move on. This is us outside the Science Center, and behind us is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We're all pimping like gangsters in this photo, as you can tell. This is a good photo, though.
Great.
Next, another one we took outside as well. First off, here's us without the... this is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame without us intruding in the photo. It's very fucking interesting architecture. Beautiful. Here's this, which was outdoors. This was in between the Science Center and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And then this is the Science Center outside. Very interesting looking building. Now, time to insert ourselves into the picture here. And there's us in front of it. There you go. This is one of my favorite pictures of the whole trip for no particular reason. I just like this photo. It's nice. It's a vibe.
I tried doing my creepy smile.
Yeah, then we were stuck in traffic for an absurdly long time. We, like, literally, it was actually so hard to get out. It took us an absurd amount of time, not just to, like, go home, but to get out of the parking lot from the Science Center and pull around the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and take the long way out and the side road, because there was a swarm of walkers heading towards the Machine Gun Kelly concert.
Oh my god. Oh, I just posted the picture that you took a waifu kaleidoscope. I don't know if you can really see it. But
Oh, you can kind of see it a little bit, but
I really tried to catch it, but it was kind of crusty on the wall, so.
yeah, there's the waifu kaleidoscope.
That was great.
You can see her.
A waifu kaleidoscope, there she is, there she is.
You can actually see the boobs. That's funny. Okay.
Well, there's that. after we got home that day. That was Saturday, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was Saturday. What did we do anything else?
I think Saturday was the night when we streamed Jackbox, right?
Was it?
Oh, that was. I think
It
that
was.
was so good.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
now, maybe not the best stream of the meetup, but it was the funniest, definitely.
Ryan.
I don't know if it's gonna be an insightful, interesting watch like some are, but if you're gonna put it on in the background and listen to it, you'll laugh your ass off because this stream was funny as fuck.
Renee's Diamond Compilation.
Renee's Diamond.
Yeah, you're also going to want to commit suicide after this fucking stream, and you're going to go to sleep hearing Rin in your head if you watch it. I'm not going to provide context. If you want to know context, just watch the stream. It was
We're all
fucking
gonna go
dumb.
crazy at the end. That was me. I went crazy at the end. We all went fucking crazy.
Yeah, I was going loony. We were laughing so hysterically that I was wheezing, which I don't normally wheeze, and I was fucking going lightheaded.
That was amazing.
And,
That
it
was amazing.
and we're all on face cam, so you can see us all losing our shit if you really want to watch it. Okay, next up. I don't have any more pictures, but all right, we're getting towards the end of the trip.
Yeah, we're, like, very
Sunday we didn't
very
really
close.
do much. We watched Castlevania again, which is great.
Oh, did we?
We watched it for a while, and I think
We
Zyka
watched
made a
Johnny
pie.
English. We watched fucking Johnny English.
Yeah, that's
It was
right.
funny.
During the day, Zyka was making a. Oh, this is Saturday. Zyka made a pie. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good pie.
And you guys enjoyed Maz's cooking a few times.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
And
Yeah,
then,
Matt makes some bomb-ass fucking food, man. Especially those pork chops, goddamn.
yeah, I was gonna say, when you guys first got down here and made those pork chops and potatoes, that was my favorite meal I made. That was very, very good pork chops.
I don't normally like pork chops, but those were actually really fucking good.
Same. I don't usually like pork chops, but he just made them in a tasty way. They were crisp, they were well seasoned, and they were.
They really
Well
were
done.
well seasoned. Yeah, very well cooked, very well seasoned. They weren't like rubbery, and they didn't taste like just salt and pepper like I'm so used to people making pork chops, and it's just like salt and pepper, and maybe some garlic or something. And
I like
Very
uh,
strong.
I also like Maz's grilled chicken. Personally, I'm more of a fried chicken guy, but when it comes to grilled chicken, if I had to pick, Maz's makes a pretty good grilled chicken.
yeah, he made chicken, didn't he? Yeah, he made chicken. Was it the last?
I think it was actually Saturday, like while you were making your pie.
Yeah, was that chicken? Yeah. You're right. It was that was that night.
And then Sunday we didn't do much. We watched a lot of TV. I can't remember if we went out to eat again. We might have. But oh no, we were gonna go to Cedar Point, but we all woke up late. We were tired. We didn't want to. We stayed at home. We watched TV.
Oh, I do know. We went. Oh no, no. That was on Monday. Monday was when we went to that restaurant.
Yeah, I did it on Monday. But yeah, it was whatever. It was just a
Watch
chill day.
TV. I think I don't know, maybe played something. Probably not. I don't know. Johnny English. This is when we watched Johnny English.
Then we watched
Pretty
the
sure.
horrible movie Johnny English, which was atrociously dumb. And it was just funny watching it in person, laughing about it. Jet says chimkin. Yes, Matt makes good chimkin.
He does make some good chicken.
Monday, Matt's had to go to work, but this was the last day the last full day that Zyka was here. So this was us eating out at the delicious restaurant. Quaker
Oh,
Steak and Lube was
good.
so fucking
That was
good.
Good ass food. Yeah.
I would say of all the places we went to, this one was one of the best, if not the best place.
Yeah, this one was the best one.
It was so fucking delicious. If you ever go down to Ohio or you have one near you, I highly recommend Quaker Steak Lube. If you don't know what to get, their burgers are great. They have fantastic appetizers, and they're known for their wings. They're very well known for their wings. They're good though, and usually the aesthetic of the restaurant is really cool. But
I love the picture that you took of you over your burger and that burger you got. Yeah, you can tell it showed that picture of you and your burger.
Oh, that place was so good. I demolished everything.
Bruh, you ate so fucking much. You were making me sick just watching you. 'Cause I
yeah, that was
so
the
full.
only time over the whole trip where Coffee ate more than I did. I was like, what the fuck? Where is this food
Bruh.
going?
Bro, fucking Fu from Samurai Champloo motivated me. And also my fucking wife. Whenever I'm like, oh, I don't want to keep going, takes out my phone. I want to keep fucking going.
Dude, when I was watching you eat, you ate all your fries, that thick, juicy ass burger. You ate most of Zyka's loaded, like, cheesy bacon bit fries.
He demolished that. He actually finished that off because I couldn't eat anymore.
Yeah, you ate so fucking much. I was like,
I ate that
holy
fucking,
shit.
that cream soda thing and a fucking glass of fucking water.
Dude, they had
Drink
orange
that
cream
shit
soda
out.
there, and it was
Yeah, that was
really
my
delicious.
water. That was my water that I ordered, and you were like, "Oh, I'm thirsty," and I gave you like, "You want some water?" And I literally gave you my water that I didn't even touch.
Yeah, the orange cream soda was great though. This is what the inside of the restaurant kind of looks like. They had like weird car shit hanging from the ceiling, and
Oh yeah, I took a nice picture of that wide angle lens to kind of capture as much as I could too.
this image is just like a taking a picture of us while I was looking at the menu, and I was like, dude, why? Put your phone down.
My fucking face. My face, bro.
Oh, Zyka took this one. This was it's alright. It's taking a second to pull up. This was the restaurant from the outside. And yeah, there you go.
Looks so nice, right? It looks so nice at night.
Oh, here's a funny image. This was this was Zyka looking down at the loaded fries that Coffee ate a bunch. I ate a bunch of them too. I ate a shit ton of those. I actually ate so much I was having a hard time finishing my burger. But
I'll say, he ate the most of it though.
Coffee ate more than I did, but I ate a shit ton of those fries.
Yeah.
I think what helped was because I think I starved myself the night before, so that's why I was extra hungry.
Did you? I don't know what you
I did
ate
not. I was eating a
last
bunch of shit. You guys probably telling you're here. I eat a lot. I'm a binge eater, which is not healthy. But I'll eat dinner, and then I'll eat some of your dinner, and then I'll eat snacks, and then I'll eat dessert.
Brad's diet's like, eat something small, and then eat something stupid big in the afternoon or like dinner or whatever.
Yeah, that's usually what I do. I'll have a small breakfast and a big dinner.
Yeah.
And then I'll have an extra dinner, because I don't have lunch. I just have breakfast, then dinner, then late dinner.
Yup.
Yeah,
So,
that's funny.
let me make sure.
Oh, I also shared a picture of like that cream orange soda. If you wanted to show that, because that was really good.
Okay, here we go. This is, the orange cream soda was very delicious. That was after Zyka mixed the cream into it. But, it was very, very good. And, okay, here's Zyka being an Instagrammer next. There you go. She has her beanie on. See, Zyka, if I had to say anything about you after meeting you in person, I would say that you rock the beanie look.
Yeah, I'm
Beanie?
surprised. Yeah, beanie is definitely a new thing that I should be wearing often.
I don't remember when Zyka took this one. Why is it upside down? But, oh, here we go. This was leaving Quaker Steak. It's just, the lighting is whack. It's kind of hard to see,
Yeah, I don't know why. That was really weird.
There's that, though. Now I have to make Ohio plans. This food looks good. Jet, you should come for the next server meetup. That'd be fun.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you have time and the money, then yeah, go for it.
You can come hang out with us, and I'm sure you'll have a good time. But yeah.
Oh yeah! If you come over, we can like play Smash, and I can get demolished. But Smash was fun.
Yeah.
That was funny, Smash.
Well, I don't think anybody was disappointed. You guys said you didn't mind, but part of the trip a lot was mostly just hanging out with me because
Yeah.
I very much enjoy relaxing. So there was, I would say, at least a fifth, if not a fourth of the trip was just drawing and listening to music and just sitting in my living room and talking. Or actually, not even all was talking. There's a lot of just vibing and just sitting in
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, it was. And we watched a lot of YouTube videos and shit.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You want me to post up that picture that I took of the paintings in their frames?
Sure. Pictures in their frames.
They look so good in their frames. They look so good. They look fucking professional. It's like, oh, I was joking when I saw them in their frames. I was also joking to to Coffee that this was their going. This is the way the pictures look. It looked like it was gonna be like their memorial art. Like, you know how you have like a picture of them, you know, in like a frame.
Oh
It made
yeah.
me. It made me think of like memorial art. It's like, oh shit, here it is, guys. It's the memorial art.
Bruh.
Yeah. Well, here's a placeholder image for now, but overall, trip was good, very chill. It went by way too quickly. When I went back to work,
we played FNAF 4.
you're right. Monday we played FNAF 4. Let me pull that up. FNAF 4 was one of my favorite streams we did. It was,
That was funny.
really,
yeah,
really
it was
fun.
great.
Now I'll say this: if you guys probably can't recall almost ever in the whole time you know me actually being scared genuinely, but I was pretty scared. Everyone was scared of that game. That game.
It's so scary playing it for yourself and like with headphones and like seeing it on screen.
Just
and
as
not
an
knowing what
album
the fuck's gonna
cover.
happen.
Just as when would that be? We haven't decided, but I'll let you know when we do it. But it'll be like sometime, probably in the middle of next year, so not soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, FNAF 4. If you really want our full thoughts, you could totally watch it, or you could watch the highlight I made on Twitch, which is like a condensed version of all the best moments, and a death reel as well. But God, that was it wasn't too long of a stream. It was like 2 hours. But God, if you want to see us genuinely scared, I mean, keep in mind I write, watch, and play tons of horror games, but this is the only time I've ever been like genuinely. I don't know what it is. That the ambience and the way the game is set up is just fucking really terrifying.
Yeah, like on a stream, you don't hear so much, but with the headphones, there's so much in the fucking background. There's like walking, radio waves, like dishes, and some weird whispering. It is so unreal.
Bruh.
It plays off of like a childlike fear. It was the game's concept is one of the most terrifying. You're a child in your bedroom at night fighting off. When I say nightmare creatures, if you can't tell by that shitty edit of Coffee and Bonnie, those things are fucking nightmarish looking.
They are so scary. They're so scary.
But regardless of their designs, like even just the concept itself is genius and scary. And I always found this game to be weirdly underrated for the series for a horror game. I think people are more into the lore of FNAF and not as much the horror. But if you're up for horror, this is scary as shit. Like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck the lore, guys.
Just watch the stream for yourself and you'll see what we mean. But because I expressed my thoughts much better when it was like fresh. But when I say it plays off your fears, I mean sitting in a bedroom in the dark. All you hear is like in the distance dogs barking. You hear sirens running by. You hear wind and wind chimes. Like you know, things that we can relate to, like nostalgia, but like kind of eerie nostalgia of like being alone in the dark as a kid, and nightmare creatures coming after you in your own bedroom, and you have to close the door and listen to their fucking breathing while staring into a black void, hoping their face isn't 2 feet away from you.
Oh god, it plays off the fear of please don't be there, please don't fucking be there. Like that fear of the fucking unknown. It is terrifying. It's more scary than the jump scares.
And the sound design is unbelievably terrifying. I mean, when I played for like that very short period where I did, just hearing like noises in the kitchen and footsteps on all sides of you, and then listening to a door for breaths and weird radio sounds, it's so terrifying. Oh my god.
That was hella scary. I'm so glad I wasn't the one playing.
Yeah. Jet says the flights don't seem too expensive. Actually, Jet, fun fact, I went to Chicago once, and they have a subway train in Chicago that leads pretty close. Now, I'm not saying you should do this, but if you really wanted to save a lot of money, I live very close to Chicago. I live in northeastern Ohio, so like closer to Illinois. So there's a train that leads like from Chicago to like I think towards the bottom half of Michigan, and then you could take a bus to my place, and it would only be like 3 hours. It's not even that far. You could get there within within a quarter of a day, and it would barely cost anything because the subway's free and the bus wouldn't be that pricey. But that's just like a secondary option if you really wanted to, because I did it before and it was cheap, very, very cheap.
Yeah.
What did you do it for? What were you going to Chicago for?
this was a really, really long time ago. I was like 13, but I was actually visiting Michigan, and my dad's sister lives here. That's the last time I saw her. But I'm not very close with my dad's family, but it was nice seeing them. I did enjoy my time there. It was just a chill vacation at their house, and we went to the movies and ate a couple places. It was kind of like what we did. It was mostly just a staycation. We just hung out. But we went to Chicago to check out some cool shit, and we didn't fly from the top of Michigan to Chicago. We took a bus, then we took a subway train, and we were in Chicago. And it was only like, it wasn't even that long. It really was not that long. I was surprised. Those subway trains are fast as shit.
Wow.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
I've been on a
my airplane flight from Chicago to Cleveland was like 45 minutes. So, man, that's pretty fast if it's 3 hours. So,
Yeah, Chicago and Cleveland are not far at all.
they're very close. So, I mean, train or airplane, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be that expensive.
I'm sure, yeah. But, anyway, that's pretty much the trip. After Zyka left, we all went at 6 a.m.
Oh, we filmed that couch thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
You guys will. I can't pull it up right now, but y'all will see it. It's gonna be the end screen for specifically all Rat Trap Kingdom videos. So if you watch a lengthy meme or a Ratrapina or etc., the end screen will be all of us in person. Finally, it'll be me, Coffee, Zyka, Maz, and you'll see us at the end, telling you to watch, join the Discord, watch Twitch, and check out the Realms Rat Trappings cartoon series that is coming soon. I can take a Greyhound from Chicago to Cleveland for $37. No shit. $37? That's the cheapest motherfucking trip from across 2 states I've ever heard.
What the fuck?
Damn. Yeah, I wish I could do.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you're available the week we do the trip, and we'll be flexible because we can decide whatever time we want. We'll, by the way, we'll decide far in advance so we know. Like I have to call off 2 months in advance, and then save up money for the trip and plan it. So you'll know ahead of the time. But honestly, if you wanted to join us, it would be cheap. And if you're too worried about hotel expenses, I don't know if you'd really want to, and I'm not saying you should, but if you want to, you could stay somewhere in my house. That's what they did. My house isn't too big, but I mean, you could stay with us if you really wanted to.
Bring you don't have to bring air mattress. You can bring a fucking sack to sleep in.
Yeah, I mean, I've known you forever now. Jesus Christ. I've actually known you for so long, I can't even remember when I met you. But that's pretty much everything. That's all the pictures I have that I want to share for the trip. When we dropped off Zyka, we all went there. It was so late. It was like 6 a.m. No, it wasn't. It was like 4 a.m. Wait.
I think it was 5.
It was 5 a.m. There you go.
We went like it was like 4:30. We came back at like 5:30 something. It was late.
And we did an endurance run that night. We were all just up late, like watching shit and whatever. And it was a chill night. And then after Zyka went, we went back. We were obviously tired of shit. We got home around 6 a.m. We knocked the fuck out. Throughout the whole trip, to sleep better, we listened to ambience. It was pretty much all from Zelda, and it actually did help me sleep. Even after you guys left, I've kind of been like, damn, I actually like sleeping with this ambience. It helps me fall asleep faster because I have bad insomnia. And strangely helps more than you would ever fucking think it would. I don't even know why. But let me give you an example. We played a few different ones, but I'll play it on the stream right now. This is pretty much all it is. This is it. If you want to listen to it yourself, here, I'll share my screen on the Twitch stream. This is all it is. Every night on my TV, I turn it to the lowest brightness setting, and we'd play this. Majora's Mask ambience, Mountain Village night, 10 hours, and it's just ambient noises. And the thing is, interesting fact, these Nintendo 64 games are known for their ridiculous amounts of detail, and strangely, they don't actually have pre-recorded ambience. They actually have individual noises that play in nature that actually correlate to a specific part of the map. So when you're walking through it, you're not going to hear the same track. You actually hear, oh, look it, that's a bird in that tree, and that's a frog making that noise, and there's a waterfall that's emanating from. Very masterful sound design. But it also means that the ambience is completely random and always sounds different every time you go there. So kind of good for ambience, because some people, especially people that have like OCD or ADHD brains, they pick up on that shit where they'll be like, oh no, there's a pattern, I hear it repeating. They'll seem to like say an ambience from like, I don't know what a good example is, but there's a lot of games that have pre-recorded sounds from nature, and you hear it loop over and over again. Some people have a brain where they pick up on it.
I pick up on that shit. I hate that.
Me too. And this ambience is completely random, and I would knock the fuck out.
Yeah,
That's
man.
great.
I remember when I first slept over at Rat's place. The AC it was so unusual because over here we don't have like loud ACs, or at least I was like sleeping next to AC stuff. I had trouble sleeping, but I slept through it like eventually. But
it was the first night that was the worst. We were all so drowsy, and all of us woke up early and didn't sleep much that night. But the rest of the nights, we all slept the fuck in.
Yeah, like the ASMR, like Zelda stuff, it drowned out like the AC. And also there was like in the video, there were some times where like, you know, a bird would chip in or like something would happen, and it would distract me from paying attention to fucking AC, paying attention to that.
That's why I think it helps me. When I get distracted by the ambience, it actually helps me sleep. Like, focusing on nature in my head helps me drown out everything else. Also, Jet says, January 21st, 2018, when I joined the RTK server. Wow, that was a while ago. Majora's Mask had awesome sound design. In general, I think Majora's Mask was one of the most masterful designs of most things, but especially its sound design. If there's anything Majora's Mask is well known for, it's being an unbelievably immersive experience. Some people think the game's too stressful to play. Some think it's too hard. Some people think it's too dark for a Zelda game. But if there's anything that it did that most people agree on, it is in a very, very immersive experience. Like when you play Majora's Mask, unlike some people feel this way about Ocarina. I personally don't. I think Ocarina's a great adventure game, but I think that this game is immersive, where you walk through the world and you're like, wow, I feel like I'm in this world. The sounds, the people feel believable. I relate to these people. They're scared of this big moon. You hear the nature. It is very immersive. I love it.
I just wanna point to something. I think it was like this first night. No, I think it was the second night. Okay, yeah, it was the second night that she started doing the ambience from the Zelda game. For whatever reason, first night, fine. The second night, I don't know why. I got startled by one of the sounds that made me think. I legit believed that someone was knocking on your door, like constantly. I was like, "What is going on? Why is there someone knocking on your door?" But no, what it was like a bird. It was like a woodpecker or something. A bird in the fucking street in the fucking.
When Zyka explained this, I remember being so confused because everybody else just heard it as a bird, and you even texted your boyfriend. He's like, "Yeah, no, that's a bird." It's like, well, to me it was obviously a bird, but for some reason you thought it was like something else. I was like, what?
Yeah, it was so weird. I don't know. My brain really was like, I was like not fully awake or something, and my brain was just like, "There's someone knocking on the door. There's someone knocking on the door."
You know, the funniest part that you say about that is that there was actually a point in the trip when somebody was knocking on the door and you didn't wake up.
So funny. That's what's so funny.
Yeah, but I remember when the person was knocking on the door. It was my grandpa, and it was he came over, and he gave me a bag of shit from my old car. Because he knows the mechanic that bought my old car. And it was, when I say shit, I mean, it was like, I just threw it all away. I was like, thanks. I actually appreciate that he gave it to me, but it was just garbage. I didn't want any of it.
It's like, oh, here you go, son. Here you go, son. Here you go, son. And you open up the bag, and it's just like empty bag. It was just a bag.
What the hell is
McDonald's. It's like bag of McDonald's, empty cup of like soda. Like, oh, thanks, Grandpa. Thanks, Grandpa. I really wanted this, and thank you for saving this for me.
Yeah, that was a little goofy.
That's so funny. Aw, what a sweet old guy.
Yeah, well, that's essentially the whole trip. So, we're gonna end this segment. This went on for longer than I thought it was, because I was just gonna skim over everything, but we kind of talked very in depth about everything, so, kind of late now, and I'm a little drowsy. I don't know if I'm up for gaming, but in general, though, you know how it is with us. If you want to catch more of us, we do stream every Tuesday and Thursday at 11:45 p.m. And to anybody listening to this in the future, if you're like, wow, I like these people, come join our Discord and chat with us. And the main bread and butter of the Ratrapina community is always going to be its YouTube content. Rat Trap Kingdom for skits, series, and memes, and King Ratrapina if you want to see a fully animated. It's a cartoon series that's going to come out soon. It's my bread and butter that I've been working on for the last 4 years. It's great. And I'm sure I'm going to look back on this. I'm sure some others will be interested in looking back on this time. This is the first time this ever happened, and I'm glad to have it archived. So, all right, we'll go ahead and end this. Any lasting thoughts?
Lasting thoughts. Very fun. Very, it helped me grow. I think I grew a lot from this trip. Made me realize a lot of things. Very fun. I mean, first time being on a plane, not scary, very fun. And yeah, I'm tired. I'm still tired. I'm still tired from yesterday.
Yeah, bro. For me, very eye-opening, very inspirational. I got a lot of inspiration or motivation to do more, and I feel excited for the future. I don't know. It was really nice. It was really fucking nice. I enjoyed this so much.
Oh, one more thing. It definitely this is definitely I have a lot. I have the Kalahari Great Science whatever little bracelet things they give you. I got that. I took it home with me. I'm probably gonna hang up a lot of shit. I even got the D&D sheets for Tree W Household and Ruben or whatever. So I'm definitely gonna hang up those stuff on my wall. There's that's something I would definitely remember.
Nice. I would say if I were to assign one word to this whole trip for me personally, it was rejuvenating. I would use that word because most of the trip was relaxing. It gave me back energy, so it's rejuvenating, and it was insightful and influential to a few things, some art, some about you. So in general, just a rejuvenating experience. I feel rejuvenated after this whole thing, and I'm glad to continue forward with my life. And the most important thing leaving this was that everyone agreed while we were driving back that the trip was great. I had no real issues with it. It was very fun overall, and it was not too tiring because we relaxed a lot. So I'm leading into this because I'm saying to follow up this, I'm saying I had no problems with the trip, but it made me miss my normal life more, which is a good thing. These two right here, this fucking tree man and clown, and Maz is not here right now, are the people I spend almost every night with, whether it's streaming, video editing, or gaming, or watching movies in the server. I'm always hanging out with this group. To meet them in person was very interesting, and it made me realize that, wow, I actually really enjoy doing that. It's almost like you took it for granted, and meeting in person made me think, I wonder if this could do one of two things. It's either going to make me go, damn, I wish it was always like this, or it's going to make me go, I'm really happy to meet these people in person. And it was the second option, because I don't wish it was always like this, honestly. I think Coffee and I were both like, I kind of miss normal Arnar and playing Minecraft and TF2 and that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So when we went back home, I was like, this is nice actually. We still haven't continued really, but I'm looking forward to going back to normalcy with these folks, and it was so insightful and just eye-opening to experience this with you guys.
Yeah, it definitely made me realize, the things I can do and push my limits. Like staying over at at Rat's place and whatnot.
Yeah. Well,
it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. It was a cozy experience. And for me, one of the moments that stuck out the most was us walking through the forest. Those 2 times. One of my favorite moments was when we were walking through the neighborhood to your old high school. I really loved that, hearing you talking about what it was like back then, and like just walking through the trail of what you were day to day walking home. It was
Yeah.
just nice walking through your footsteps.
Yeah, we didn't go the full walk because it was a lot longer. But
Yeah,
I used to. No wonder I'm a very healthy person. I used to walk 5 miles a day. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sure you guys, since you guys were living with me the whole time, you're probably now aware what it's like in the
Yeah.
daily life of Rat.
But it was a strange feeling when I got home. Like, it didn't hit me. I was like it. God, it was weird. It was very weird.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
All right. Going back to normal now.
Yeah.
Thanks to anybody listening to this in the future. Thanks to Jet for joining, and anybody else listening to this silently. I had fun.
Yeah.
And back to normal stream schedule next week. So there you go.
Yep. This will definitely be something I'll remember, for like until I die, pretty much.
Yeah,
Yep.
same for sure.
All right. Jet says, "'Twas a nice stream." Yeah, thanks for joining, Jet. It's nice catching up and chatting with you. And
Thanks for joining, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad you were able to stop by for almost the whole thing.
yeah, pretty much the whole thing, except for like the first 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Bruh.
All right, I'm gonna end the stream now, but bye bye.